Are you
focused
recording
or
already?
if it's not focused. Yes, I am recording.
I told you to get drunk.
Today we are drinking a fine medley of
Kentucky bourbon and
Kentucky
ginger ale.
bourbon and ginger
Highball.
ale, 50-50.
Beautiful stuff.
Beautiful stuff. And by the end of this podcast, we
Well, I barely gonna
might
be able to finish.
we might be drunk, and we might just end it because we're about to pass
You're
out.
stressing me out starting it early. I was not ready for it.
When did you want to start it? I can cut anywhere and just reset when we start, you know. I can put all this on the end as a bloopers.
I mean, I just have to grab my drink.
Okay, go grab your drink.
And I'll probably pee first because if we've got an hour ahead of us, alcohol hits you, makes you pee.
All right.
Oh, and you should be drinking water
What? Not?
right now.
Are you saying I should be drinking water, not G Fuel?
No, I didn't know you had that.
Okay,
If
okay.
you have something, can I have one of your waters?
Mm-hmm. Is that good?
Sip that.
Does that hit?
Holy shit. It took me a second.
That's good.
That's way better than it was with just the ginger ale. Wow. Maybe that's a fucking... Maybe
Yeah.
the bar needs to buy G Fuel.
The bar needs to buy G Fuel.
Yeah.
You know, bars make like, it was really popular in like the 2000s, but they made like Red Bull and like vodkas.
Yeah,
And it, like,
my
was
mom does
huge
that.
popular,
My mom
yeah.
mixes Monster with vodka and OJ.
What's trashier, Monster or Red Bull?
Monster.
Monster is way
I've only seen
trashier.
crackheads.
I've
drinking Monster.
Dude, remember?
Bruh.
Yeah, he drinks so much Monster,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude,
I remember
dude,
there was this one
there
time
was-
we were skating at his house, and I was the most dehydrated I had ever been, and I was like, bro, can you get me a water? And he brought out a Monster. He's like, I'm sorry, bro, this is all I have.
That's so something he would do, dude. I remember in middle school waiting in the line to get donuts
Mm-hmm.
at the donut shop, and there was on the TV on the news it was like, kid 14 dies of
Too much Monster.
too much Monster.
Monster OD.
After 3 monsters, his heart literally exploded. I half expected to
Fuck.
be Chan.
Bruh.
I'm surprised he didn't die. Dude, that was legit his thing, though. He drank so much, and I went to his house one time, and he had his shit stacked. Were you there that one night when his mom was still with that dude? Were you friends with him
Bruh.
at that time? And he came in and screamed and scared all of us. I was there with, like, Will, I think.
No, I don't think I was there.
Oh, I got food poisoning that night, too,
Really?
from the pizza. It
Yum.
was the sickest I've ever been.
Shit. Good
True
times.
Good times. Yeah, dude. Fucking food poisoning isn't something you joke with. Do you remember... I don't think you were on my team in, like, what was it, 8th grade? Science. It's hard to remember your teachers when the years go by. You think you're going to remember them, but you don't.
Dude, yeah, I don't remember. Dude, the funny thing is, they probably remember you better than you remember them.
Probably. No, dude, I was actually working at
I guarantee you Mr.
Bruh.
remembers
when
me,
I was
though.
when I was working at Petco, that I had my teacher, my kindergarten teacher, Miss
Bruh.
and she came up.
Miss
Bruh.
Yeah, she came up to me and she was like, Nicholas, and she's like on a fucking walker, like she's so old. That's
Wow,
she wasn't on
really?
No, she wasn't on a walker. I'm
Dude,
joking.
how do people...
But she was so old, and she was like Nicholas. I actually have 2 stories, and then she was like,
I can't even imagine.
I was
your-
like, excuse me, like, I'm sorry, but who are you? And she was like, I taught you, and I was like, wait, Miss Pop.
Bruh.
She was like, yeah.
Holy
She remembered me, and
Dude,
this teacher was so old at the time that every time in class she would tell us to count to 100 and do our fucking problems. And when we were like done, she's like, look up, and you look up, and she's asleep. Did you go to Reagan?
No.
Okay, there was this one named Miss. When I was working at Freddy's, her name was Miss.
Bruh.
I think it reminds me of Schreider, like the high school lady that nobody liked.
The asshole that's the substitute that would always sub.
Maybe she was a sub too, but she was
Dude,
basically like
she
the
was
special side teacher. But it wasn't the like VP at.
Bruh.
But she would like. Okay, anyway, I was working at Freddy's, and this lady was old, and she was young and spry when I had last seen her. She was
Yeah.
old as fuck, and she came up to me. She came up to me and she was like, I think I used to teach you. And I looked at her for a
how do
second. I was like,
people
what?
remember?
She's like, what school did you go to for elementary? And I was like, Reagan. And she was like, I was like, what's your last name? And she's like, Schreider. And I was like, oh my God.
Wow.
Like, it had been like 15 years, and I was like, bro, like, I'm studying for engineering. Like, last time I saw you, I was into Pokemon. It was so long ago.
Dude, oh, that's crazy.
Pokemon is like a little kid is into Pokemon. I still think Pokemon's
Dude,
cool, but I don't like look at it.
You know how I met Jeff? We were in 4th grade, and we were playing Pokemon behind the couch in the 4th grade classroom. Good times.
Dude, it used to be a fucking sin to do anything at school. You brought your DS or your little cell phone that you had that was a crappy, like, Motorola Razr, and you'd have to, like, tell the teacher. Or, like, if you didn't and they caught you with it, yes, at Reagan,
dude,
they'd be like, no, give that to me, that's behind my desk until the end of the day. If they caught you with a PSP at recess or a DS, you're done.
Damn,
your career is over.
Dude, you're rich if you have a PSP in elementary school?
I had a PSP.
Shit, I had a DS. And we went one time in middle school. We all brought it, and we were that crowd that sat around the table and played Mario Kart.
And they didn't get mad at you?
Mario Kart.
Dude, they would take my shit away.
Really?
Yes.
You know. Bruh.
No, I never brought it in.
Bruh. Yeah, we had our DSs, and we would sit around in the lunchroom and play Mario Kart and like curse at each other.
Do you remember how big of a deal it was if one extra person sat at the table? And to think if
they pull up a chair, they're like 7 per table.
These people that were like around during the lunchtime had nothing better to do with their fucking lives, so they literally went around. There's probably at least like, what would you say at Oakdale, about 100 tables? There's so many kids.
Tops.
Yeah. And they would go around and count every single one. If there's one more, they're like, all right, guys, break it up.
Break it up. We got 8 here.
If we don't do it, yeah, for real. And we're just having fun, and there's not overcrowding.
It's stupid.
There was no pandemic. This was pre-pandemic.
They were ahead of the curve on corona. Social distance.
There was nothing fucking wrong with it.
Imagine how bad it is now, though. Like,
oh my God.
Yeah.
I haven't even thought about that. All these kids are going to school wearing masks, because I don't even think they're doing Zoom calls for right? I think they all go.
No, they have glass or like sheets of plastic between each desk. Imagine how awkward that is.
Imagine that being your school experience.
Your school experience. That sucks, dude. That sucks.
Do we have a podcast to do? We're talking about
other shit. I forgot that I started recording. Guys, welcome to the AfroMattt show, newly named, possibly newly changed. It could change anytime. You guys don't know what the intrigue about this show is that the name changes every episode. With my co-host Nick McCuckold.
Yo, what's up? It's Nick McChillin. I'm Nick here.
McCuckold.
Matt Holcock. He's got a whole cock.
Yeah, I mean it is what it is.
It's a whole unit. That's gay. Maybe we cut that. Maybe you leave it in. I don't know.
It's what it is. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the AfroMattt show. This is our second take, and we have not drank at all. We're not drunk, right?
We're not
Nick?
drunk. There's been no G Fuel, no whiskey.
No G Fuel, no whiskey, no ginger ale. Oddly specific combination that we do not have sitting on the table.
That's
right
a highball.
there.
What would you theoretically, if you were drinking that? What would you name a highball with G Fuel in it?
What's a highball?
So highball is ginger ale and whiskey. Yeah.
And if you had G Fuel?
Yeah.
High G ball.
A guy ball? You replace the H with a G? High G ball?
Yeah.
What about, you could just call it a high fuel.
A high fuel? Yes, that's ball.
Yeah.
That's
a ball. That's baller, dude. That's sick as hell.
Okay, guys. So, this episode, I don't know what we're going to call it yet, but we're going to get tipsy. We're going to get a little drunk. I have links that I want to get to. We might not get to them.
Matt, do you want to talk about how you have a podcast, which is usually like a medium for your ears, and you have a bunch of links that you look at?
Well, no, I try to describe them. For the audio listener.
Okay. As long as you know that if they download it and they can't fucking hear it.
I might be psychotic.
They're just like...
I might be psychotic because I did, at work, I listened to one of our podcasts as entertainment.
That's not Were you entertained?
Yeah.
Did it work?
It was good. I'm like, I kind of wanted to listen
You're
to it.
Wow, that's funny. Those guys are sick. Oh, wait, that's
why are
me.
these people? I'm like, why are people listening to this? Because I have 8 downloads on one of them, which is like a lot for a podcast. I started it like a week ago.
Yeah.
But, there's 3 episodes up there. right? There's 3 episodes, and they already have a total of like 15 downloads, which is a lot. Because on my YouTube, I only have 35. So what is that, like almost 50% of my channel is downloading these things? And downloads is like, whatever. But I'm like, why are people downloading it? I listened to it. I actually listened to the whole thing. I'm like, dude, this guy's funny.
Like, dude, this guy's sick. I'd fuck him. He's got a huge cock.
Dude, this guy's funny. Dude, what's his name? AfroMattt or some shit? Dude, it's funny. When I play video games, I'll shout out my Twitch, and then they'll join the Twitch channel, and they'll be like, dude, I'm glad you weren't lying. I'm like,
that you had a Twitch?
That I have an afro. They're like, you better. Like, I'm like, okay.
Dude,
I'm like, what would you have done if I didn't have an afro?
We went to... Matt, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to whoever's listening.
Yeah.
We went to Twin Peaks for a UFC fight that they weren't even showing in the first place. But there was this waitress that came up to us, and she came up on Matt, and Matt was really drunk and not paying attention. He was confused.
I was drunk.
And she was like, hey, I fucking love your hair. And Matt's like, yeah, yup. And then she left.
Dude.
And he looked to us at the table. He's like, wait, what did she say? What did she say? And I was like, Matt, she said she liked your hair. And he's like, oh.
Is there anything trash? Dude, I woke up the next morning. I felt like absolute trash. What's trashier than being drunk in a Target? I was legit drunk in a Target. I left Nick with my girlfriend, which no one should ever do. I left Nick with my girlfriend.
Don't leave me with your girl.
Don't leave Nick with your girl. First off, I left Nick with my girl. And I said, I gotta go have my own adventure or some shit. What did I say?
Fuck.
I said, I gotta go to
you
my...
You said something like, I need to be alone. And you went away. And you're like, look at my snap. Look at my snap.
Oh my god, dude.
Status not drunk in a Target bathroom.
Oh man, that's funny. Yeah, that's good. I'll put that picture up on my stream.
Put it over
right here. Yeah, status not drunk in a Target bathroom is a not drunk, definitely not drunk in a Twin Peaks bathroom. Dude, that's the
that was the second one. That was the second edition.
That was the second edition. Yeah, I had to ask Natasha yesterday. I'm like, how much did I spend yesterday? Because I didn't know. I didn't realize how drunk I was until I woke up.
I bought a Minecraft Steve.
Yeah, you did buy Minecraft.
Wait, we're editing it. Clip here of what I bought. All right.
Oh yeah, I do have that picture of it next to the alcohol.
Yeah, I took him next to... Oh, that's the picture we'll post.
Yeah, that's
right next to the beer.
Right there.
Looks good.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. So yeah, we went to the McGregor fight. I wanted to show you a couple clips because this drama kind of unfolded right after the McGregor guys. I've probably
already seen this. I've been looking at all the press conferences and stuff.
No, it's Jake Paul. Have you seen Jake Paul?
Yeah, the video of him laughing at him.
Yeah.
Let's watch it anyway. I want to see it again because it pisses me off, dude.
It pisses you off?
Yeah.
Wait, this is...
Oh, wait, this isn't it then. I'm talking about the actual reaction where he's laughing in his face and saying, I just made so much money off of you.
This is not it, but let me open this up here for you, chat.
Really, though, does that G Fuel hit fucking good in that mix?
Yeah,
that's
good.
That
G Fuel
that's
hit
good.
Different. You should try some of this.
Is that pre-workout?
Yeah, it's gummy worm flavor.
I'm not having pre-workout right now. What is it?
Smell it.
It smells like straight up gummies, yeah.
Yeah, it's gummy worm. Okay. So look, this is a clip of, can you read it? Conor McGregor is scared of Jake Paul.
Is that real?
Yes, and they flew a plane across California. This was from Barstool Sports.
So he literally thinks, so the reason McGregor lost, he had been out of it, right?
Yeah.
He had been fighting. He was against Dustin Poirier, who's like the best in the biz right now, and that's the reason he got the chance to fight him.
And he's fit.
Yeah, and he's fit
Dustin
as fuck.
Poirier is crazy. Dude,
he literally said Dustin Poirier even after he was talking shit on McGregor a little bit after he was talking shit, he was like, "There's a new king in town," getting all hype, but saying that stuff. He was like that, and he said, "Hey, we're the best in the biz, but if Khabib comes back, we're fucked." He basically said something like that.
Did I show you that or what? Wait, did I tell
I
you
just
that?
watched it.
Oh yeah. He's like at the end of the press conference, at the end of the fight, he said, yeah. Besides, if Khabib ever comes back, me and you are the two best in the game.
He's like, we're the two best in the game
until Khabib comes back. Yeah. Because Khabib's just on another level.
Have you seen the interviews with Dana White where they're talking about like
There's a weird.
They ask him about if Khabib's coming back or not, and he's like, I've been talking to him, but like I don't know. He just is like he's like asking for trainers to play in like fucking FIFA, like to do soccer.
Yeah, dude. Khabib's just on another. He's just a different animal.
They seemed all respectful in that fight, but then after that they were asking Conor, and he was like, "How do you feel about what he said about this?" And he's like, "Well, he's being disrespectful, you know, but like it was a good fight." But after that they try to be good. He's like, "My leg was dead. I couldn't do nothing."
Oh yeah, he was like, "I was getting chopped up."
Yeah, and he said he wasn't used to the southpaw.
Southpaw. That's huge, though.
Yeah.
And he forced him out of southpaw because he kept on
hitting
his southpaw.
He said every
his
time in the post press conference that he thought every single kick he got, he checked until he noticed his leg was dead, and it was getting really gradual, but he wasn't thinking about it. He's like, I felt like I was checking him, but I wasn't.
Yeah. Dude, I gotta piss like a... Dude, this is gonna be
podcast
where we cut, because I gotta piss so bad. Dude, we're getting a little drunk.
Yo, take your drink in there. Finish it off.
Okay.
Quit being a little bitch. This is the drunk podcast. Do it on stream. I'm the peer pressure friend that's a piece of shit. You don't have to edit that out.
Okay, guys.
All right, I'm peeing too.
Wow.
Edit that in.
Out. Okay, and we're back. We've had let's get a shot count in. How many shots have we had? I've had 2.
Not a lot.
And you've had 3.
Looking at that drink.
We've had whatever's missing from this, split between us.
1 liter.
Probably. Okay, put these cans on.
All right, we're in the cans. I'm gonna get that gamer head.
Get that gamer head.
Actually, start wearing Bluetooth headphones, like earbuds.
Okay, is that too loud?
Dude, this pisses me off. I've seen this. Okay. I hate this video.
Here we go. This is Jake Paul. This is Jake Paul reacting to... you can even hear the commentators in the background talking about the McGregor fight. This is live. This was almost posted immediately after.
He watched the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Hey, Connor.
Hey, Connor.
I got $10,000 for you. Cash, baby. Cash money. Oh,
This
you
is
had
12-year-old
$50 million.
entertainment.
Hey, Connor. I got $10,000 for you.
He lost to Dustin Poirier. I want to see Jake Paul take hits like that. If you see the McGregor highlights,
get this.
If you see the McGregor highlights of that fight, he laid down some fucking hate on Poirier.
I thought it was McGregor's. Well, that's the thing in UFC. It's always someone's fight until they land that one punch, because it only takes one punch to send it over.
Dude, do you want to talk about, like, he was good, and then he started doing that thing where it's like you're ground and pound, but Dustin Poirier does it while they're still fucking standing up.
That's just teeing off, bro. He was just teeing off.
He was dazed just a little bit, and he gave him one little sucker punch.
And it was out.
If you see the fast thing, it looks like there wasn't that much power in that punch, but it was enough to just send him over the edge, and he called it. And you want to talk about Herb? My boy Herb not calling the fight when that chick knocked that other chick silly.
She got knocked twice, and then she got one punch, and then he's like, "Okay, we're calling."
No, and she literally looked at her like she looked at him and was like this, like what the heck?
Dude, I'm gonna find the clip and put it right here.
Do it. Okay, cut.
Thunder fans, check out this weird Herb Dean situation that took place at the beginning of UFC 257. It looks like Marina Rodriguez is going to get the finish, but Herb Dean gets so close, so close, but doesn't quite stop it. Look, it's so close, but doesn't stop it. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.
And we're back.
And we're back. But for real,
this is gonna take so much
They did that, and she literally looked at him, and he's like, I keep going.
He's
and
like,
he punched her like 2 times and
put
her down again.
And then they got up, and then she got one punch in the face, and then and then he's like, okay, guys, I messed up.
When we were there, I was enjoying like the prelims that you don't have to pay for.
Yeah.
But the pay-per-view, like the people they save for that is a whole nother level.
Yeah.
Those
are the real fighters.
It's brilliant.
Yeah.
I love everything there. And the hooker fight, dude. The dude did that stanky leg.
Oh my god.
Was that the hooker fight?
Yes, yeah. He got knocked out, and then his like leg collapsed underneath.
He wasn't like exactly knocked out, but he did that weird fucking...
His brain could like not even stand up.
And if you like, you could see it when it happened. The dude was fucking cross-eyed.
Yeah.
He was like, yo, like what the hell's going on? And then he stood back up.
That's crazy. Mike Tyson has a good quote. He says, everyone has a game plan until they get punched in the face.
Yeah.
It's like everyone has a plan. They're like, the corner's like yelling, just hit him with a 1-2, 1-2. And Mike Tyson just says, everyone has a plan until they get hit in the face, and then they're just like, they're just like gone.
I love that.
Yeah, I mean
that was good, and that whole time, like when McGregor was getting his shit pushed in, when he got that daze and he was right before the sucker punch, when we were live, I was saying no until my jaw dropped. I like my heart didn't want it to end like that.
Dude, did you see me? I just stood up and I'm like, what is going on?
Because that happened, I wanted him, like his style, he's so fucking cocky, he usually got his hands behind his back, dodging everything until he just lands a knockout punch.
He's crazy.
It was just fucking like that.
Dude, the amount of money you would have... I should have bet... So if you bet $100 on Poirier...
Have you seen how humble he was in the fucking press conferences?
He was nice. But, dude, that's Conor. He's always like...
That's talking a big change from when he's been before.
No, he talks mad shit, and then when he loses, he's, like, really humble.
So you think if he would have won, he would have been like,
he's like, I'm still the fucking best! I'm still fucking best! Yeah.
But Poirier's in on it. Poirier said, I'm the new king, and on that... So he's on that vibe. If he replaces McGregor, he's going to be the same way,
Do you think... what's his name? Chandler? What's his name? The guy who fought
Chandler Hooker?
Yeah. No, it's Dan Hooker, Chandler something.
I'm mixing their names.
Do you think that he deserves a fight against Poirier now? Because he was also fighting in the...
He was good. It's like they're against
He would be next up.
They're against their own skill level, and then there's fights like that, like the Jose Aldo, like it could just end in a second.
Yeah.
Those guys are like, I feel like it takes a lot because they're already really good. And you could judge Dustin Poirier because of the last fight and say, like, McGregor's leagues above him. You could say that.
You could.
And then just be like, yeah, he knocked him out in a second because that's the way it is. And that's the way the Khabib and him fight went. It was fucking crazy. But...
Well, that's the thing about UFC.
If they deserve... Do they deserve the fight? Because McGregor, like...
Well, they are 1-1, so they could rematch. That's what he said at the end of the fight. He's like, we 1-1, maybe we deserve a rematch.
He said, I can't wait for the third of this.
Yeah,
He says we're gonna have another one. Exactly. McGregor said he's not done yet. He's gonna fight him.
Do you think McGregor's getting old?
Good. Yes, I think he's passing the torch. We talked about this.
Yeah.
If you've seen Cars 3 when Lightning McQueen has to give up the race, I think that's what McGregor's gonna do, and Dustin Poirier is gonna be his.
I haven't even seen.
Did
Cars
you see
3.
Khabib talking shit on Twitter,
Nobody
saying like McGregor, you changed your team. And this is why you lose because you're bad now. And McGregor's like, I don't know, I didn't change my team. I don't know what Khabib is talking about. I don't know what he's talking about.
Dude, how does you're Irish? Your last name is Mick Cuckold, and I don't know how
it is. I am from Dublin.
Yeah,
my whole family.
You're 100% Irish. I don't know how people that are from Ireland have a perfect good accent because I can't do a good Irish accent. I'm only 25% Irish, so I only have 25% of the accent when I try to do it.
You have 25% accent. Let's hear it.
I'm like, well, I forgot me accent.
That's not that bad.
That's not that bad. Right,
you brought the me in there. It's all part of impersonations where you get the mannerisms.
Well, the part of the Irish that I think I have is the suppression of feelings.
That's not something you convey in your voice.
Well, no, that's something I can convey in my mannerisms. Dude, okay. Have you ever had a therapist? Have you ever gone to a therapist? Mm-hmm. I think you suggested the therapist that I went to. Or maybe I suggested the one that I go to.
Did.
Yeah. So I went to the therapist and I didn't tell him anything. I was paying him to do dude, he was shouting out.
I don't know what you're on about. Why are you laughing? Okay. What's up?
Well, because it's so freaking stupid. I was paying him literally $50 for an hour session. Mm-hmm. And all he did was shout out, the only thing I remember him shouting out his son's YouTube page. Because he's like, what do you enjoy doing? And I'm like, oh, I enjoy streaming. He's like, oh, my son has a YouTube page. You should check it out.
Maybe he'll cure your depression.
He's like, he makes guitar videos. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And all I remember from...
That's cool. I'm still empty.
So let's see. I went to... well, that's awesome, but do your job. Cure me real quick, please. Can you cure me yet? Dude, they say you should get a therapist that you can tell everything to, but I don't think I could tell everything to anyone. You know, I just have those Irish roots.
But they pay you to have that confidentiality.
They say Irish people have big traps because they push everything down, so they get big traps. But yeah, so the only thing I remember talking to my therapist about, I went for like maybe 4 weeks. Because I was kind of depressed after my grandma died.
Mm-hmm.
Not really depressed, but saddened.
Some type of way.
Saddened.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, he's like, did you have a good relationship with your grandma? I'm like, well, I went there like almost every year or whatever. He's like, oh, so you must be feeling really bad. I'm like, well, I feel bad for my grandpa, mostly.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, okay, that's cool, but have you seen my son's YouTube page? That's literally how it felt.
You set that up really good.
That's literally how it felt.
I was about to get emotional.
You were like, man, Matt's opening up.
You set this whole backstory to be like, yeah, shout out to my kid. He's cooler than you. You have depression, but he's making guitar videos.
Yeah, he would flex. He would flex his son's subscribers. He's like, yeah, he's got like 1K subscribers or whatever. Okay, guys. Oh, that's funny.
Watch this be mundane content, and we're just laughing because we're drunk.
We are a little tipsy. Well, I'm like fully. I'm like. Remember last night when I said I was lagging?
Yeah.
I'm almost lagging. I'm almost lagging now. Like my brain's working slower than my speech. So I might start saying some things that are 1, racist, and 2, sexist.
Okay, we're gonna cut that. You're not going to admit to, like, when I'm honest, because they say when you're drunk, that's when you don't have filters, and it's what you would have said if you're honest. So I'm going to start saying things that are sexist and racist. You are totally outing yourself.
No, I'm kidding. It's a joke.
Bad.
We're keeping that in. We are keeping that in.
Fuck it. I'm just warning you.
We're kidding. Okay.
I know Matt in real life, he's not really racist.
I'm not racist. I have black friends.
He has a black cousin.
He's adopted.
He has a black adopted cousin, and he treats him just like a white person.
Yeah. Okay.
I think you should cut that.
I don't even know what part of the story next. Okay, so I got a lot of links here.
Wait, Matt.
Yeah.
You know what would bring a big appeal here?
What?
Is like, remember when Joe was on like his first Spotify podcast with Alex Jones?
Joe Rogan?
Yeah,
oh, and Tim Dillon?
there was the cut.
I love Tim Dillon.
There was the cut where it says, "You're fine, we're here. Stay.
Yes.
You're okay."
That was a big thing.
And everyone was wondering, like, what the hell
like,
were
is
they
that
talking
Spotify
about?
in
They're
ear?
like, is that the CIA, like, up in his fucking ear?
Yeah.
Because, they think he was stressing out because of what Alex Jones was saying.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, this whole dynamic, cut, I don't know if you keep this in or not. What you should do for the podcast is keep, say stuff and over-censor more than you need to, and no one knows what the hell happened or said. And
Are you saying put like censor bars over my mouth and stuff, or
put
what?
censor bars over your mouth and do the bleep and cut the audio out, and you never know what the hell had us laughing so hard. And that's gonna kill people. They're gonna be like, "What the hell were they talking?"
And
about?
then I open a Patreon or.
And I was the whole time I was just like, "Matt's not racist."
They're like, everything Matt said was not racist.
Okay, dude, we're only on the second bullet
No,
point.
I don't even know what bullet point we're on. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, let's watch this. Okay, let's listen to this. Okay.
I wonder what Slice would have to say. Isn't Slice the wine guy?
Yeah, he's
about,
the wine
about
guy.
us drinking G Fuel mixed with whiskey.
I mean, dude, are we the trashiest on YouTube?
No,
We're drinking G Fuel mixed with whiskey mixed with Canadian Dry.
hey, G Fuel costs money. You have to buy it.
True.
It's a little more expensive.
Okay, let's watch this. I mean, this is just a classic clip. Okay, guys, we're gonna put on the thing.
Are you just gonna be imagining the audio in your head because you've already seen it?
I've already seen this, but it made me laugh so hard I cannot just not show it to you. Out to my homie.
Alright, people.
Wait, what's he saying right now?
United at home.
United at home.
The world is going through
difficult times.
The world's going through difficult times.
And America too, actually.
It's got NYC as a background, I think.
So last night,
Yeah, that's New York.
I knew we were gonna do this, and I made a
He's doing one
special
of those
record.
rooftop concerts, right?
So this
For
record
COVID.
is
Tell me when he
in
says shout out
honor
to the
of
family.
George
HP
Floyd,
sponsor.
and I really hope we can see more
HP top
unity and more peace
Tell me when he says shout out to the
when already
family
things
of
are
George
so
Floyd.
difficult. So, shout out to his family.
left. Shout out to his family. Matt, I hear you dying over there. I'm trying to enjoy this content. Let me see.
Of today and tomorrow. I
This
still
George Floyd
have a
David Guetta
dream.
tribute.
It is a dream
As of right now, I think
rooted
this is
in
sweet.
the American dream.
He's giving to a grieving family.
I have a dream.
Wait till the bass hits, bro.
I have a dream
Yes, sir.
that one day this nation will rise up, live out the true
I feel like we need a different podcast to talk about this. Because I have a whole lot of stuff I'd like to talk about objectively. It wasn't the beat.
Hey, shout out George Floyd's family.
hills of Georgia. Sons of former slaves and the sons of
Oh
former
my god,
slave
you know who's playing in that, right?
What?
That's Martin Luther King.
Yeah, I heard him okay in there.
I have a dream.
Shout out to George Floyd.
Oh god, that's funny. Does that not make you laugh?
I don't know how I feel about it.
Is that not
I
funny?
think that's something for a different thing where we talk about that.
Oh, okay. Oh man, I just thought that was so funny.
No, it's definitely funny.
I just think I don't know exactly what is funny about it, but there's something funny about just a DJ on a rooftop saying, "Shout out George." Dude, I'm a little drunk. George
Shout
Floyd's
out GF.
Shout out George Floyd's family.
Flamboyant family.
Family, guys. I have to run a podcast, and I'm already like 3 shots in.
You're 2. Don't lie.
2.
You're 2. Yeah, you're a
All right,
baby.
all right. We'll make it 3.
Okay, cut.
I'm not gonna cut. I'm just gonna pour it.
Do you need me to grab you a drink? A Canada to mix it? You're not drinking that straight.
I'm just gonna pour my G Fuel into it. Okay. There's something funny about George Floyd being his family being shout out in the middle of some dude on a rooftop playing EDM. Like half those people are probably high on ecstasy and they don't even know what's happening. Oh, God.
David Guetta has a whole slew of followers too, I'm sure. There's a whole community of people that are into David Guetta.
Really?
Oh, that's gonna taste so good.
That's a play.
Show that to the stream.
Okay, I just poured my G Fuel into my whiskey.
You won't even know. That's
I
good
won't
shit.
even know. Okay. So that didn't get you to laugh, but what about this? Okay, so I found this
I'm gonna do the
on
same
YouTube.
thing. Did you just pour an unmeasured? This is a liter and it's half gone.
I just poured as much as I wanted to in there, to be honest.
Well, we know this is 2 shots, right? My cup. I am spending the night,
All right.
and I'm pouring my G Fuel into it.
Nick's sleeping in my bed.
You're sleeping with your chick. I'm gonna sleep on the beanie bag.
All right. Okay. All right. So, dude, this segment.
Back action.
And we're back. Okay, this segment's called Racist Twitter. So look. So
Oh, no.
This might be hard for listeners to see, but if you guys look at his name is Pub Merchant on Twitter @Pub Merchant. His most viewed Twitter is this picture. It's 4 squares, and they're all of the same white guy. And he's testing a theory. He's saying, trying to see if this is real or not. So let's see.
Okay.
Twitter automatically selected these 4 to show on their panel.
Can you expand the picture?
Yes.
JPEG. Expand. Okay.
So it's 2 black dudes and a white guy, and it instantly focused on the white guy.
Oh wait, am I trying to think about what I'm focusing on?
Okay.
For
And
job
then this,
applicants.
then
I focused on the black guy that time.
No. This is what Twitter. Look, this is Twitter's algorithm chose these 4 to show.
Out of all these pictures?
Out of all the pictures.
Okay.
So I'll click on this one, and this is a 50-50.
Okay.
And then this one is a 50-50 the other way. So he's testing a theory.
They're all 50-50.
No, this one was 1/3 chance of him
But the
being
next one's 50-50 because there's 2 blacks. Wait, go back? No, the first one.
Yeah?
2 black guys, 1 white guy, okay?
Okay.
2 white guys, 1
And
black
it chose
guy.
the white guy.
So the whole thing's 150.
And then this one. No. I'm saying he's testing a theory to see if it's racist. So let's see.
Okay, how would it be racist? Because that was completely objective.
No.
It's
Twitter
straight up 50-50.
No, Twitter is being racist.
Okay,
That's what he's
explain.
trying to prove.
Prove it.
Because look, so in each picture he has 3. This is the whole picture that he uploaded, and Twitter instantly chose this as the thumbnail for this picture.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and then Twitter chose this as the thumbnail for this one.
No, he did
and then
that.
This, no,
You
it
can
doesn't-
choose.
No, you cannot choose. This one is literally just this guy. That's the only. So let's see.
Oh
So
my
this
God.
one, someone tested a theory to see if it was low res that caused it. So he put a low res photo with 7 other black dudes, and the low res.
And
picture,
they make that the thumbnail?
Yes, Twitter made that the thumbnail. Now let's see. This guy's testing another theory.
I didn't even know there's an algorithm. So if you can let it automatically choose what your thumbnail is.
It always does.
Oh my God.
So look, in this one, this guy swapped the black guy's face on the white guy's body and the white guy's face on the black guy's body, and guess what it zoomed in on?
It's still zoomed in on the white guy.
Yeah.
That's brutal.
So a bunch of other people were trying to test this. This guy had 18.
Twitter really prides itself in being good about this kind of shit.
Yeah. Look, okay, so these are just like so many
What the fuck?
different. This guy's testing it. Everyone's testing it.
You need to
Look,
you need to
this
start-
one's so funny though. Look, this guy put the skin of the black guy on top of the white guy, and the white guy's skin on top of the black guy, and it still zoomed in on the. Oh God.
This is all algorithm.
Yeah, this is.
And they change where they're placed because okay, go down to that one. Look at that one.
This
Oh,
one?
go back up. Yeah, click that one.
Yeah.
He's so far down. It's not like it would
It's-
choose the thing in the middle, which is what you'd think a thumbnail
It's
would
the
do.
9th one down. It's all black people until the 9th
It
one
did
down.
not. They
Yes.
did that. You
No.
can you really not choose your thumbnail?
You cannot choose your thumbnail. This one's he just posted a 50-50.
Oh, that's a good one. They were kind of not racist. They got his collarbones in there.
Yeah, true. But a lot of people were trying this. I just thought it was so hilarious when I saw this. Everyone else is trying it, and they're like, Twitter, what's going on? So that segment's called Twitter is Racist. What do you think?
I mean, I laugh at it. I don't know what to say about it. It's funny.
It is funny.
Twitter, you need to Okay, so let's talk about
the
this.
funny-
No,
the-
no, Matt. Let's talk about systemic racism.
This is a conversation for sober Matt. Drunk Matt might pop
we'll
off
just
the handle.
Watch it later and
Watch it later. Yeah.
you'll censor or cut out anything you need to.
I will.
forgot we're even recording a podcast. I'm just talking to you.
Okay. That's perfect. That's exactly how it should be.
So, you remember when I called you and I forgot the bit I was going to talk about?
Yeah.
Yeah, that just happened again.
Dude. Oh my God.
Okay, wait. What were we on? Systemic racism.
Systemic racism.
Shit.
Ooh.
I had a good point.
Okay, while you remember that, I'm gonna go pee for the second time during
No,
the
I
podcast.
need to pee too. Can I pee in the other? Is there another bathroom?
Yeah. It's around. It's
Yeah,
this
I got
identical room on the
We're-
other side.
We're gonna pee in the
Okay, we'll be back. Cut.
Holy shit.
Yo guys, just a little pause in the middle here, a little ad break. If you guys are enjoying the episode so far, about halfway through it maybe, I don't know at this point, but if you guys are listening on YouTube, drop a like, drop a subscribe, and if you're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or Stitcher, any of those things, if you can drop a download, it helps me a lot. My Twitch is AfroMattt with 3 T's. And I guess that's all I have to advertise. I will see you guys later.
There's some Matt water. Here's some Nick water getting cuddled by Kermits.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
We're back!
We are back from our third urination of the session. It has been 43 minutes. And, well, less.
We're gonna
less
cut
now
that.
that we've cut a lot. So,
Wait, Matt,
yeah.
talk about me objectively. I'm wearing mismatched socks, and the right one has a hole right in the tip of the big toe. You should have included that on the Trashy podcast.
Are you
bit.
trashy? Trashy or classy?
Does one of your big toes have a tiny hole in it?
Do you? How often do you trim your toenails?
How often?
Yeah.
I don't even think about that. I just do it when they get big.
That's trashy.
Is that trashy? Is it untrashy to be on a schedule?
Yeah. When they get big. When they
When
get
big.
big is the trashy indicator there. Well, I don't even realize it until they get big.
I mean, when they get big, I cut them, bro.
Well, I think it might be. I don't know if it's more trashy, but I anxiously pick at when my fingernails are all gone to the nub. I start picking at my toenails, and I'm sad to admit this.
When
but
you
I'm
wait,
a
when it
little
gets really big and it's like
I'm-
a big one, and you like bite at it or pick it.
I'm sad to admit this.
It's good when it's a big one, isn't it?
I'm sad to admit
Matt,
this, but
Matt.
I do bite. I'll do this with my foot and bite. My
I haven't
toenail.
done that since I was like 2 years old. I'll bite my fingernails, but I'm not gonna be scared to
No,
admit
no,
when I get
okay.
a big ass like fingernail when I haven't cut them in a long time. And
Okay,
I
wait.
get
Let
at
me
it,
defend my honor though. Let me
Okay.
defend my honor, because I won't.
It's satisfactory.
So when I pick my nails, I wait until I get a nice hang, like a chunk. You know, it's like a strip, and it's connected
Yeah.
at the end.
Of course.
That's when you go like this, and rip it.
You please, Matt. Can I talk to you, bro? Man to man. I really hope that you cut this tomorrow. I really hope we move on to the next segment because you don't want to talk about how you're chomping on your feet and you're like 21.
Wait, what? Wait.
If you want to talk about it, that's fine.
Okay.
I just want you to know that's something that's not normal
That's
and that
not
you don't
normal?
want to make public, and that should be something that's shared between your best friends. But if you want your whole stream to think that they're best friends,
Everyone's my best friend.
go for it.
Look, there's
Really?
nothing-
You think I'm an equal to Slice and I've known you my whole life?
Yeah, we did go to preschool together.
Yeah, you
Nick-
and Slice?
No,
Or
me
and
and you.
Yeah.
Nick, do you remember anything about me from preschool?
Have we not talked about it on stream?
I don't think we have.
We,
Nick claims that I used to eat the red Play-Doh.
no, it wasn't the red Play-Doh, it was brown Play-Doh.
The brown Play-Doh, because that looks the most like shit.
Yeah, you say you didn't, but we played Super Mario 64 in the corner
We did play Mario 64 together,
of the Youth Activity Center.
and Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, they had that.
They had that too.
It just depended what was on. I don't know how to change it or how to ask
And
for
we
help
watched
because I
Barney.
could
We
barely
watched
talk.
Barney together and got little handfuls of crackers.
Yeah. Matt ate the brown Play-Doh in the Super Mario 64 corner. Do you remember the little room they had it in? It was like a little
I had
corner.
an exquisite palate.
Brown Play-Doh only.
Brown Play-Doh and crackers and animal crackers.
Is Play-Doh safe to eat?
Yeah, they make it safe to eat so that kids like me.
It's called Play-Doh, and dough is something you eat. You
Dough-
don't just make a dough that you can't eat.
Would I form it into shapes? Do you remember? Was I like a master chef?
This was one time,
Or did I just form it into
and I guess it
logs?
just stuck in my memory because my parents drilled in my brain, "Hey, this is a fucking toy. You don't fucking eat this." And I go to preschool the next day, and we're playing. I'm like, "Dude, look, I found this way to beat this chain chomp level really good. Like, I'm good at it now." And Matt's like, "Yo, that's fucking sick, bro. I'm eating brown Play-Doh, bro." I
Yo.
swear to God, that was you. We went to preschool with a lot of kids, and I had a
Okay,
shitty memory.
Now Nick,
I swear to God, you ate brown Play-Doh
do you remember when I got kicked out of the preschool
for being a kid with a table.
for beating a kid with a table?
Yeah.
Yeah, you remember that though, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So we were playing freeze tag or something, and
Dude, that was
this,
a violent pre-K.
this little redheaded.
It was like a daycare.
This
That wasn't
little
pre-K.
redheaded bitch. I'm gonna say bitch, because she was.
Well, she made you mad enough to beat her. She must have been a bitch.
She was.
I trust your
she was-
judgment.
She was hacking.
Yeah,
she was
she
hacking.
was cheating.
I raged. I raged pretty hard. I grabbed. So there's like these yellow plastic tables with like the red, green, blue
It's
legs.
like the most I remember is like I thought it was like purple legs with like a white table.
Yes.
That's
okay,
like the
yes,
go-to
yes,
kid
yes,
table.
Yes, the purple, and they have like a different colored leg. And I think I remember ripping. I was a strong kid. I ripped the green.
Must have been.
I ripped the green leg off the table, and I beat her with it.
Yeah, you're cutting this out.
No. I'm keeping this.
Matt.
I'm gonna call my mom and see if she remembers that.
Yeah, call her right now. This is a call segment.
Okay.
Wait. Before we call mom, is there anything else you need to think about?
Yeah.
That you need to talk to her about?
Okay.
before you call her?
Another moment in my life. This is a nice flashback. Nick also
Are we like
went to
actually 40 minutes in?
Nick went to my. I know this is a good podcast. It's cruising.
Yeah, it's cruising.
It's cruising. It might be because we're
We should
drunk.
just get drunk every time.
Yeah, we should just
It's
get
fun.
drunk.
Who
every
cares
time.
about the fucking viewers? Fuck
Yeah,
'em.
who cares?
We're
Honestly,
having fun.
We're having fun. Oh, look, and look, the best part is when other people notice other people having fun, they have fun, right?
Yeah.
So it's like a chill environment. They might get drunk with us.
Yeah, fuck it. We should make a drinking game where on the nights that we do this, when we are drinking, they can do it at the same time as us, so they're on the same pace as us.
Exactly. That way our jokes will hit harder for them.
It'll hit harder. They're on the same level as us.
They're
We're
on
like,
the
we're
same
drunk.
plane.
To a normal person, they're not in on it. They're not laughing. they're not-
Exactly.
Yeah. I get it. Wait, look at this real quick.
So
That's what Natasha's cat did. It did scab today.
that's good. A nice scab is what you want.
Yeah, it's covered it up.
Have you ever eaten a scab?
I do not eat scabs. I don't think I have ever eaten a scab.
Me either.
I think I don't think I've ever picked at a scab with, like, maybe I've picked at it and I tear it off and I like throw it in the trash or something and it's fucking disgusting. I just throw it anywhere when I'm like 12 years old.
Yeah.
And it starts bleeding again. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, like this scab.
Okay, yeah.
Like, is it addicting for you to pick at scabs?
Okay, no. But
Honestly,
I will-
now.
No,
As
no,
an
no,
adult,
no.
no. When I was a kid, yes.
No. You know what's still addicting now, though?
What?
I always punch my bruises. If I ever get a bruise, I'll poke at it with my knuckle.
Dude.
Have you ever done that?
I don't know.
Like, I'll
Do you
push
see
on
this?
my bruise with my fist.
Do you see
And
this little mark on my
There's like
knuckle?
a little rush that you get.
Do you see this little mark on my knuckle?
Yeah, I see that mark.
Okay, so here's what happened. After the McGregor fight, I was so hyped that I
Oh.
was in my room pretending to... I just came in my room, and I was pretending to be Dustin Poirier,
Yeah.
knocking out McGregor.
Okay.
And I was pretending to give him the final punch, like the quick sucker punch, really fast. And he was standing there, and I was like, BAM! And I punched my monitor, and I had a bunch of stuff in front of my monitor, and it all fell down. And I bruised my knuckle and started bleeding out of it because I am a big dork.
You want to punch a? I have a foam pad, a punching pad.
That's fine. No, I was just so hyped off the fight that night.
I was hype off the fight too, but
Did you do any of that?
I punched my girlfriend instead. Okay, so another.
I really hope you watch all of this before you edit it and put it in your thing. We're talking about dumb shit. It's fine.
It's all jokes. We're two comedians
Yeah, we're just two comedians
busting balls.
busting balls. That's what we're
Boston
doing.
balls.
Boston balls.
We're busted Boston balls.
Okay, do you have... Dude,
Another-
we're an hour in and you're like 3 bullet points in.
Look, these are just a...
This is a talking point.
Yeah.
You can't just dish this out as the media that they've been expecting when you haven't been through your plan.
Imagine the one dude who watches this to get their news.
Do you know you still you still have to cut? You still have to cut and make time for the Yahoos because I'm getting you Yahoos.
Wait, my mom just texted me back. Okay, wait, let me get into the second part of the story because I have a story from
Bum bum
so
bum
from
bum bum
so from
bum bum. Ba, 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 ba. This is the part of the podcast where Matt has to make a movie in about a fucking minute.
I forgot this was part of the podcast.
I thought of it right now. All right, I'm giving you an
Let me
easy
take another
good
drink.
I'm giving you an easy good premise. Okay, this time, and you're gonna get the same about 30-second time. I'm counting in my head because my phone's over there charging. A man is in the middle of a podcast,
Uh-huh.
and his mom texts him, and he's looking at it. That's your premise, and you have a whole movie to go off of it.
That's where the movie starts?
I'm giving you no. It doesn't have to start there. It has to be in the movie. It has to be a big theme of the movie.
A big theme of the movie.
Mm-hmm. Maybe she gives you a big text. I have cancer.
Okay. Well,
I don't know. You have 30 seconds. Go.
Okay.
No, you're thinking.
I'm thinking. Okay. I'm thinking. I'm thinking.
counting in my head.
You're thinking.
You're not
20.
thinking. Quit talking.
Okay.
Just think.
Sorry.
It's okay. You can even cut it if you don't want to do it.
Dude, I'm too drunk to think.
That's the fun.
I think I want to just go off the cuff.
It doesn't matter off the cuff, Matt. If you don't give me a good movie right now, you're cut. You're cut from the deal.
I'm cut from my own podcast.
We have our own deal.
I'm cut from the.
You're cut from your podcast.
It's called the AfroMattt Show, featuring.
I come to your house and record.
Just to Nick. I'm sitting in the corner jacking off. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? Okay, all right.
Are you ready?
Okay, yeah. All right, I'm just gonna give you the trailer. All right, trailer. Boom. In a world. It zooms in.
Where the frogs are dirty gay.
Closes in on a marriage between my mom and a dude, a guy. In a world where a podcaster's mom marries a superstar, she's marrying Joe Rogan.
Your mom?
My mom is marrying Joe Rogan.
Okay.
Is marrying Joe Rogan. I mean, I might have to block that out. This is gonna be a lot of
Just
editing.
say beep is marrying Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Okay. Sharon.
Sorry.
Sharon is dating Joe Rogan, and that's my mom. And I star in the movie in a world where one loser's mom is marrying a superstar who's cheating on his wife.
Yeah, what's the plot?
He has to.
What's the complication?
I infiltrate Joe Rogan's podcast.
Okay.
And I'm a guest on one of his podcasts, and in the middle of the podcast, I get a text from my mom. And
What does it
she
say?
says, Joe Rogan's your dad.
Okay, where does it go from there? What's the conflict? You don't like
So,
Joe Rogan?
Right then,
He's your
right,
stepdad. You got problems? He's
No,
he's
he's my-
giving you those Joe Rogan kicks.
he is my real dad.
Oh shit!
In the movie. So aliens come from the DMT universe, infiltrate, and
High
it's
on
up
elk
to
meat. They're eating elk meat.
me, my dad Joe Rogan, and his sidekick Jamie, to bust the balls of these aliens. And it's like crime fight. It's kind of like Men in Black meets 3-hour-long podcast.
Joe Rogan's been in contact with the aliens the whole time. Fuck, I forgot you have a minute limit. Your shit's up probably.
Yeah, that's good. That's fine.
That's good.
That's good.
That was a good bit. So
Alright.
so the whole premise is, if I'm getting it right, you get a text from your mom in the middle of the podcast. Joe Rogan's your dad.
Your
and
actual physical dad.
aliens are here, and there is a war.
Yeah.
There is a war.
There's a
Joe
war.
Rogan was high on DMT, so he's in on it. He already knows what he needs.
He's already got it all.
Fuck.
Me and Joe Rogan take massive amounts of DMT to fight them in their universe. Is that a good? You like that?
No, yeah, I
That's
watched that.
you'd
That's
watch
a
that
good one.
movie?
You're 2 for 2 right now.
I'm 2 for 2. I'm Maddie doesn't miss.
Oh, that's a good one.
All right. Let me get
Where's
to
the
my...
mom call? We're
Okay,
talking
let
about
me-
mom.
let me
Dude,
talk
we're
about-
on like the second or third bullet point.
Okay.
Look how much you have on this doc, bro.
Okay, this doc, we don't have to go on this doc. We can just get to it when we get to it. But okay, so my second school
Your
story.
second mom.
My second mom, Joe Rogan's wife. So I'm trying to name drop Joe Rogan as many times as possible so that it shows up in the recommended.
I get it.
You
You
get
can
it?
put hashtag Joe Rogan in like your tags.
Joe Rogan's my dad is the name of this episode.
Go for it. Is that better than like whiskey G Fuel? I think it is.
Maybe.
They get in and it's a surprise. Oh my gosh, they're drunk the whole time.
Yeah. Okay.
They can barely compose themselves.
Okay. So the second story, I'm in school, and I'm in Miss Miss, let's call her Lawbridge, right? Let's not use her real name.
You're setting up for the mom call.
Yeah, let's
Mom
not...
better... Do you think Mom answers right now?
She just texted me that she would. Okay, let's call her Miss Lothridge, because we don't want to... It's not her real name. Let's just use fake names, right?
You just said her name! You have to bleep that out, bro.
Okay, so she's this fat bitch.
Okay, bleep that out.
All she does is sit around and teach a boring class.
Dude,
it's computer programming too, right?
I would be at lunch every day, and she would walk by and just stare at her lunches, like look by, like what's for lunch today. She would literally stare your lunch ass
Bring
down.
your own. You're a grown ass woman. Bring your own lunch.
Meal prep. You're fat as fuck. Make sure you're good. You eat the fried stuff and shit. Us kids with high metabolisms can handle it.
Dude, the teacher that says, "Yay, it's chicken sandwich day," you know they got a problem. They hear the kids talk about the
Literally
spicy chicken sandwich, and they're like, "Oh
wait,
shit!"
This is Miss Lothridge. I wasn't even in on this. This wasn't Honda.
No, so this was So I was sitting in class, and it's a boring class. It's computer programming too. She's playing like a TED talk or something. It's like boring. Like you know, like she probably came to school hungover. And she's just like, TED Talk, go. And so I lean over, it's like 30 minutes into class, I lean over to my friend and I say, yo, dude, this class is so boring, you want to take a bump? I have cocaine and razor blades in my bag right now.
Okay, for anybody listening, Matt's not setting this up because he's drunk. Matt doesn't do cocaine or have razor blades in his backpack.
I don't do cocaine or or have razor
Matt
blades.
had a fucking rubber ball in his backpack that they thought was filled with cocaine.
It was like a tennis ball. I think I was just like I would bounce it around because I'm like ADHD or some shit. And so I think Miss heard. Okay, Miss let's call her Not Ridge.
You literally. I hope you remember to go back and bleep this.
I will.
You say Miss Blank. Here's her name.
Okay, Miss Blank.
Let's remember to bleep this.
Okay. So
You've said her name like 3 times.
She sends an email to the principal. 20 minutes later, class is almost done. Principal and resource officer walks in the room. And they say, is Matthew here? And I look up and I'm like, oh, great. What's going on? And they're like, can you come to the principal's office, please? So I get up and they're like, no, with your stuff. And I'm like, oh, shit.
Like, this is a big deal.
This is, yeah, you know when the teacher asks you for with your stuff, you know it's big. So I get my shit, and I start walking up to the front, and then they set me down, and then it's like interrogation mode. Like bright light, like this is how I imagine in my head. I was like 14. I was a freshman in high school. Interrogation, light flashing on my head. They're like, we heard some things about you. We're going to have to go through your stuff because we had your teacher told us that you might be a mule for cocaine. So like, we're going to have to go through your bag and check for cocaine and razor blades. Because she said that you had those in your bag. So they open my bag, they go through all my stuff, and they steal my nail clippers. I had nail clippers in my bag, and they say it's a weapon. They take it, right? I had a bouncy ball. They cut it open and check inside to see if I was a secret drug mule for cocaine. So we're going to call my mom.
Wait.
What?
Do you want to go over the second story so you don't have to call your mom and cancel
What story?
The fucking...
Oh,
No,
Bruh.
the Honda.
Rhonda
Bruh.
the Honda. Okay, so one time...
Yeah, there you go.
So, one time in class, we were doing... So sometimes in
I had
certain
this class with Matt. I can confirm this. This is a true story.
certain classes, you'll do like... They'll ask you to answer a question on a whiteboard. And you'll have to hold it up, and they'll tally points, and the winner
This was Algebra 2.
gets whatever. They get a freaking, cream pie.
You don't get nothing. She just wants you to answer it.
Yeah, they just want you to answer it. So you hold up your whiteboard and you get a point for your team or whatever, some shit. So I had the whiteboard, and I would hold it up backwards, facing the people behind me, and I would flash them.
We're in the front row. We're in the front row.
I would draw. Yeah, I'm in the
So
front
everyone,
row. I would hold it up.
everyone behind us sees what Matt has written on this whiteboard.
Yeah, and it's a funny thing. So I would hold it backwards and show the class, and they would all giggle, right? I was
Yeah.
kind of a class retard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I would hold it up, and everyone behind me would kind of laugh. Like I would write funny things like Ron
Bruh.
fat.
This one was worse. This
So-
one was worse than
Bruh.
this
So
fat.
she asks, please do the Please write out the linear equation formula.
Are you gonna cut? You literally are gonna have to watch the whole podcast. It's like 3 hours, and go through every time and cut where you say Ron
Bruh.
Bic lighter. Bic lighter.
Bic
Why did no
lighter.
one call her Bic lighter?
Big lighter.
No, Bic. Bic is an actual brand of lighter.
Oh, a Bic lighter. True. Bic lighter. Okay. True. And we'll call her Honda.
Bic lighter is Honda. Honda's Bic lighter.
All right.
That there's even more.
So Honda, I hold up. So she asks, like, write down the linear formula. What is that? MX plus B equals Y or some shit?
That's a quadratic equation.
No, I don't think so.
Wait. No,
So
X plus B is linear. You're right.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm
So
a retard.
so I write "kill yourself" in big bold capital letters.
Matt did write. Can I tell the rest of the story?
Yeah, you can tell.
I wanna go on.
Nick was
So
behind me.
no, I'm sitting right next to Matt. I'm literally sitting right next to Matt, and he writes kill yourself in big all caps on this whiteboard. And we do it, and Matt is turning it as a funny joke, and then turns it back really fast so the teacher doesn't see it. And everyone else held up their answers, but she notices Matt giggling and is like, Matt, what did you write on
And
that
she-
whiteboard?
she sees the back of my board.
As soon as she sees Matt sitting there giggling and kind of turning bright red with his whiteboard because he thinks, oh fuck, like she noticed me this time. She's not gonna. Anyway, so Matt has "kill yourself" written big on his whiteboard, turned around where the teacher can't see it, but she knows something is up.
Yep.
And she tells Matt specifically, Matt, turn around your whiteboard. Matt, let me see what's written on your whiteboard. Do not do anything. Do not touch it. Let me see what is written on your whiteboard. And he is sitting there panicking with "kill yourself" written on this whiteboard. And he
Big
doesn't
and
know what to
bold.
do. And he's just sitting there, and everyone behind him in the class sees Matt with his whiteboard out in front of him, turned around, and just thinks, oh, fuck. Like, like they see, like, "kill yourself" written on this whiteboard. Like, Matt's gone. Matt's out of this school.
Matt's gone. Matt's expelled.
And
If he turns
like 2 or 3 times after asking Matt to turn around the whiteboard, she gives up because Matt is so strong on holding his position that he's not going to tell the teacher to kill herself.
In my head, it says, what's the worst that can happen if I don't turn this around? I'm like, if I turn this around, it could be bad.
Okay. Situation, Matt has "kill yourself" written on the whiteboard. Teacher's angry. She says to turn it around, and Matt is refusing to turn it around. And eventually he just gives up and does not turn around, and the teacher gives up because she's fat and she's depressed. And she lost all her kids to What the Duggars. Do you remember her talking about that?
She would complain about that all the time.
She was like, hey, guys, my kid's in court. I need to talk to him. He's
Oh,
losing
my mom's
his family
calling.
to
My
the
mom's
Duggars
calling.
too.
My mom's calling.
I have to cut. I'll be right back. You can put it in. I have to pee.
Okay, Mom.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm working. but,
You're working? Okay, Mom.
Well, I'm just charting.
Just charting. Mom, do you remember any times in which you got called by the school for things that I've done? Do you remember? Did you get called about the cocaine and razor blades?
Not cocaine and razor blades, just cocaine.
Just
in your
cocaine
backpack.
in my backpack.
Yes.
So what?
You said, I don't know. I asked you about it, and you said something like, "I got the coke in the bag."
I got the coke in the bag.
Yeah, because like you had actual Coca-Cola in your backpack.
Wait, I did?
Yes. That's what you said.
Okay.
Yep.
So, do you remember what happened? I got searched at school for
Hey.
cocaine.
Karen. Hey,
Yes.
Karen.
Hi, Nick. How are you?
I like that you know who I am.
Of course.
Good mom.
Do you remember any other times? Mom, do you remember when I called Sarah a bitch on the school bus?
What does this have to do with anything?
No.
Do you don't remember that? It was a big deal, and it's kind of scarred me for life because I called. I don't remember what happened, but I called Sarah. I don't remember what she did, but I called her
She
that
being a
on the
bitch.
bus, and yeah, I guess she must have been. But I called her. I called her that on the bus, and I think the school bus called you because after that, I was sitting
I
at.
think you're right.
I was sitting at home playing video games, and then you're like, Matt, Dad called. And then you gave the phone from Dad, and he's like, why did you call Sarah the B word? I'm like, why do you ever call anyone the B word?
Yeah, I vaguely remember something like that happening.
Do you remember any other times that you got any time that you got called because of me?
Yes. Do you remember the big deal at New Tech?
Wait, the 420 shirt?
No, you wore. Well, no, that something that you said to
That was
a
another
teacher.
time.
Wait,
Yeah.
was
I
this
said
the kill
something to
yourself thing?
I said that to a teacher. What did I say?
You said, crap. What did you say?
I don't
Something
remember
about
this.
it being a waste of time. And when I went in,
That
for
sounds like
parent-teacher
she's talking
conference-
about.
Wait, what?
I went in for parent-teacher conferences, and it was your primary leader, whatever, your block teacher,
Wait,
whatever.
were you
I don't know
in
what-
Rhonda's homeroom, Matt?
No.
And
Wait, was it Mr. Daniel? Because I remember I blew up on him, and I said, I said,
so.
I blew up on him in the middle of class, and I said, this class, he was teaching AP Huge.
yes.
He was teaching AP Huge, and he had me step out of the class because I had flunked the last map test. And I'm like, dude, literally, I told him outside the hallway, I'm like,
It's a waste of time
this
or something.
class is a waste of time.
Yeah.
To the
No
teacher
one-
teaching it?
Yes.
Mr. Daniel was like the most passionate teacher.
I said, this class is a waste of time. No one takes it seriously. I've cheated on half the tests or something like that.
I think something like that.
Yeah.
Because I remember parent-teacher conferences.
Yeah, and he's like,
talking
Matt's not
about
really
that.
taking this class that seriously.
Yeah, and he was just concerned for your well-being.
Matt might kill himself.
I don't think that's what it was.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Oh gosh, there was something else. What else?
Any middle school?
Yeah, I think this is middle school, and it came around in my, because I'm old. It came around in my Facebook memories.
Oh, great.
You wore this shirt. It was a panda.
Oh, I don't remember this.
Yeah, and it was the panda's holding two guns, okay, like pistols or whatever. Okay, but the saying on the shirt, the reason why I posted it on Facebook was my thing was guess why my son got sent home from school today wearing this shirt? And everybody's like, it's because of the guns, but it wasn't. It was because they said the saying on the shirt, and I can't remember it for the life of me, but it had something to do with not being racist. The whole message of the shirt was of not being racist.
Yes.
They're black, they're white, they're fat, they're whatever.
I think I got that.
that's why
I
they
think I
said
got that
no.
shirt from Kobe. I think I got that shirt from Kobe
Yeah, I think
because
you
it was
did.
what's white, black, or what's white, black, and Asian or something, and it's like a panda, something like that.
It wasn't that. It wasn't
Wait, how did that
I gotta
cause
I
issues?
gotta find it.
Because it was racist.
How's that racist?
I don't know.
No, it was I don't know, hate speech or something. They
Hate
just
speech.
obviously didn't read the things.
What's the
But
worst?
everybody
What's the
was
worst
like,
animal?
Yeah.
What's the
Yeah,
best
okay.
animal?
Panda.
Panda.
Because it's
Not
white
racist.
and black.
It's white and black, and it's Asian.
And it's Asian. Yeah. Dude, I think I remember that shirt. I think the only reason why I wore that shirt is because I slept over at Kobe's house that night.
Maybe.
Maybe. Mm-mm.
Okay, talk about the to your mother.
Did you ever get called about
Does your mom know? Does your mom know she's live?
Yeah, she knows. She knows he's on the
Okay.
podcast.
Don't say anything racist, ma'am.
So, Mom, one time I was writing on the whiteboard in class.
Wait, I found what it says.
Oh, you
Wait.
found the shirt. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Can you send this to me? Send
No,
a screenshot
I don't-
of this?
I don't have your exact shirt, but it says,
Okay.
It said, "Don't be a racist. Be like a panda. He's black. He's white. He's Asian."
Okay, yeah, I was kind of close.
Yeah.
That's
You
a
can- you
But
can
it
that's
put
has
a
an
two
image
guns.
up.
It has
That's
a
a-
pistol, a gun in each hand.
that's from Kobe. That's from Kobe. 100%.
Did he give you that?
Yeah. Kobe's mom gave me tons of stuff. We had the same birthday, and I think she kind of had a crush on me.
Okay, we're not talking about that.
She would send me heart eyes in the DMs.
I have clean notes.
Mom's laughing. She knows.
No, she was just really cool.
Kobe wanted my son, bruh. That's what's up.
Okay. All right, Mom. That's pretty much all I wanted to talk
No,
about.
are you
No,
gonna
wait,
talk
you were
about?
something and I went back.
You should
Oh,
talk about Ron and just get her opinion on it.
Okay, one time I was in class and we were doing this whiteboard game.
And
We
this
would-
whole
we'd
time, I was sitting right next to Matt, so I can confirm this whole story is true. It's really
Yeah,
stupid.
so I would play this whiteboard game where she would ask the questions, you would hold the whiteboard up,
It's
and you
not
get
a
the
game.
answer.
She's just doing it for class.
Yeah, doing it
So
for class or
everybody
whatever.
has their own
Everyone has their own
whiteboard.
whiteboard or whatever.
Okay.
Or maybe it's like Team
You
A
answer
and
it,
Team B.
You hold up the whiteboard. It says like TX minus 2x
Yeah,
squared.
whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So it's
and
like-
so I was writing random phrases and holding the board backwards to show the back of the class, and they would
And
laugh.
we're
no.
sitting in the front. We're sitting in the front.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're sitting in the
wanna know.
we're sitting
We're
in the
sitting
back.
in the front, so the whole class can see it, and Rhonda, the Honda, couldn't see it.
Mom, the only reason you didn't get called from this was because of my will and
the
willpower.
only reason you didn't get called from this is because Matt knew, like at an early age.
I could have been
that-
expelled. I could have been
that-
expelled
that
for
he
this.
didn't have to deal with the
Oh, no.
system, and
What
he
did
didn't
he
have
do
to
then?
like
So
succumb to
I
anybody.
wrote in big bold letters, "Kill yourself," on the whiteboard.
For real.
And
Yeah.
I wrote it on the board and I held it up backwards,
I wanna do
and
it again.
the back of the class
I want to tell the rest of it.
erupted in laughter.
So Matt is holding this board in Algebra 2 with me and him and Will and our friend named Justice. And Seabass was in that class actually. Anyway, and it says "kill yourself" on it. She says, "All right, class, show your answers." And so Matt flashes this in the front row that says "kill yourself," and our teacher catches a little bit of a glimpse of it. And Matt turns it around really fast, and his face turns really red, and he's scared, and he's terrified. And the rest of us are like my board says some kind of algebra stuff on it. Matt's board says "kill yourself," and she singles she singles out Matt.
Yeah.
And says,
Because I'm not
"Matt,"
showing mine.
She says, "Matt, turn your board around. What the heck does that say?" And she was like, "Matt, I'm gonna see you after class. Like, what does that say?" And you never even saw her after class, right?
I didn't turn the board around because I knew if I turned that board around, it could
Your
mean
life
the
was-
end. It
yeah,
could mean the
you could have
end.
been expelled. You could have been sent to Crossroads.
It could have been
literally
bad.
for that.
It could have been bad. So
But
the only thing,
this whole time, Matt had
Mom,
a
you
board.
raised a smart kid.
I want you to know that when she said, "Matt, turn your board around," Matt started giggling and panicking and turning.
he did.
He started giggling and panicking and turning red. And behind him, everybody started laughing. Everybody behind Matt was
So I
laughing because they looked at his board because he was in the front row and it said "kill yourself," and he would not turn around. And
I just
eventually,
had to wait. I had to wait out the timer because eventually she just gave up because she had class to conduct.
The teacher gave up, and she had bad depression anyway. Was talking about how she was losing all her kids to the Duggars or whatever they are.
Oh god. Yeah,
Oh,
that's
no.
a story you didn't know probably.
No, I did not.
Have you really never told your mom about
I don't
that?
think I did. I don't think I told my mom about the time I wrote "kill myself" to the teacher.
Or kill yourself. Yeah. Basically,
yeah.
Matt had a board that said "kill yourself," and he wouldn't show it to the teacher, and the whole class knew it. She didn't know it, but she gave up because Matt's will was too strong.
Yeah, I held out. I was thinking the
He
whole
just
time.
erased it.
I'm like, how bad am I gonna get beat if I show this? All right.
But no one else told on you.
No one would tell on me. I was kind of an OG.
No snitches.
No snitches and no snitches.
Was that in high school?
That was in middle. That was in middle school.
No, that was.
No,
in
that
high
was
school.
that was in high school. Yeah, true.
Yeah.
I do remember that. Yeah, high school.
Oh man.
Oh man, my life could have went a completely
Well,
different direction if I would have
You
shown
could've
that
gone to
board.
Crossroads.
I could have gone to
You literally would
Crossroads.
have been sent to Crossroads for that.
Yeah, or at worst suspended for multiple days.
It was so professional. If you did something like that, you would have been sent out.
Mom, do you remember when I wore my 420 shirt to school?
Yeah. Yeah. And you were told to wear it inside out or something.
I was
or go
told.
home.
Yeah, I wore it. I was told to wear it inside out. I wore it to class, and some of the kids were like, "Oh, dude, that shirt's so cool," and my teacher took a picture of it in the middle of class, and he sent it to the principal, and then the principal phones into the classroom, and he's like, "Hello, can we have Matthew to the front office, please? Matthew to the front office." I'm like, "Oh, the teacher's a snitch." So I get sent to the front
Who
office.
was it? Which teacher was it?
More.
Really?
Yes.
He was so
Oh,
cool.
Really?
So I get sent to the front office, and I'm sitting there, and it's another interrogation, just like the
Just like
the
cocaine.
the cocaine incident.
So they're like,
I
Matt.
literally remember you
they're like-
talking about this before you got called in. I think we were in study hall.
Yeah,
And
'cause-
you had this little rubber ball, and you're like, dude, they literally asked me to cut this apart because they thought that it had cocaine in it.
Yeah, they thought it was a drug mule for
Yeah.
the freaking
Yeah,
the
'cause you're
south
like,
of the border.
I got the coke in my bag.
I got the coke in the bag.
Yeah, for real.
That's what you said.
I couldn't there, and it was a big deal that Matt like did they touch your hair?
Yes, they went through everything. They patted me
they
down.
Thought, they
I thought
they
they
were
were.
razor blades and coke in
I
your
thought
hair.
I thought they were gonna do a cavity search, like a deep cavity search.
Oh man.
Yeah, but for this, they I get sat down, and it's in the principal's office, and the resource officer's there, and so I'm sitting there, and I'm getting grilled. I'm getting questioned, and he's like, Matt, what do those numbers mean on your shirt? I'm
Was
like,
it 420?
yeah, it was 420. I actually have the shirt right there, that green shirt, if you want to grab it.
Yeah, I'll grab it.
It says 420 in the shape of 7 Up. Mom, you know the shirt, right?
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
like
I
a
do.
Mountain Dew logo.
Yeah. Here, let me show the thing. 420. And he says, Matt, what do those numbers mean?
You got grilled about this stupid shirt?
Yeah, I got grilled about this
High
shirt.
school's
This
so
is the
stupid.
this is the shirt.
All those teachers are high while they're being bitchy about it too.
So I sit down, I'm being grilled. They're like, Matt, do you know what do those numbers mean? Because they're trying to play dumb, and I'm smarter than that. I'm like, I just think the numbers are funny, like 420. I think those numbers are funny. I'm just playing dumb at this point because they're playing dumb, and so I just say, yeah, those numbers are funny. And they're like, no, Matt, I think you know what those numbers mean. And they're like, do you know what happened on 420?
You did tell me about this.
They're like, do you know what happened on 420? And they're like, that's Hitler's birthday.
Is 420 really?
Yes, that's Hitler's.
Wait,
I
that's what
looked
they
this
were
up
concerned
afterwards.
about?
I looked this up afterwards, and they're like, Matt, do you support Nazism? Or something.
I thought this was
And I'm
gonna be
like,
about
whoa!
cannabis.
I'm like, that's crazy. I didn't know that. And they're like, Matt, do you know what else happened on 420? I'm like, no. What happened on 4? Please tell me what happened on 420. And they're like, the Columbine shooting happened on 420.
No, it didn't.
Yes, the Columbine shooting happened on 420. So I'm getting grilled by this, and the resource officer's like shaking his head like this, the nerve of this kid. And they're like, Matt, do you want to explain what those numbers mean? And I'm like,
You think they were just trying to get you to say, no, I just like smoking weed?
yeah, I think they were trying to set me up, but the whole time I said, I'm like, no, this is just a meme. I'm like, do you know what a meme is? I'm like, do you know what a meme is? Because they're boomers. I'm like, do you know what a meme is? And they're like, yeah, but why is it funny? I'm like, you know what? I don't really know. And so they made me take off the shirt and turn it inside out, and then I left school with it inside out.
Here's one for your people.
Okay.
Do you remember in middle school, like your first year, 6th grade middle school,
Mm-hmm.
and I went to the school because you guys were having an assembly for
Oh,
your
no.
class. Yeah, your class awards.
Well, this was first year, so maybe it was good.
Yeah, no. So
When you were a
Sarah
kid.
gets.
Well, that was a good point.
So Sarah gets the award, the drama queen, right? And because she's drama queen, whatever. We get to Matthew. Guess what Matthew gets?
What'd I get?
Do you remember? Drama king.
I got Drama King, and we were in the same team. They gave me and my sister Drama Queen and King. Oh my god,
yeah.
that school's messed up.
You know, if you talk to anybody else that went to like Kirksey or something, which is like the more uppity schools, they talk
Yeah,
about
it is.
they talk about Oak. It's the ghetto school.
There's
Well,
multiple
yeah.
there's multiple nicknames for it. Chokedale, Tokedale, Brokedale,
I didn't know that.
Brokedale. There's multiple. There's a lot of nicknames for it because it was so broke.
It wasn't even that, like, dude. I just went there because I lived there and I was.
Well,
close
that's why
to it.
anyone goes anywhere.
Yeah, it's,
Well, yeah, but dude, you lived in Bel Air.
yeah, for real. We were an upper middle. We were an upper middle class
were.
family.
And we were too. We just happened to live out in the country.
Yeah, for real. And we went there, and everyone else like judges you for that. And you went to Brokedale, and I didn't know until I went to Kirksey to play basketball. Like, oh my goodness, this school is nice.
Yeah, exactly.
This place is nice, and everyone
Yeah.
else judged us for that. But it was just regular for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Mom. Do you have any other stories about when I got in trouble? Mr. Sand, do you remember Mr. Sand?
Oh my God! Don't even start.
Yeah,
Every time
Mr.
I
Sand.
look at him, I mean, we're done with Odell now, but I swear, he hated you.
He hated me. One time I told him to. One time he was getting. Do you remember this? One time he was getting dry erase markers from the closet, and because he's a 40-year-old unmarried man, I told him straight up in the middle of class to come out of the closet while he was getting the stuff, and he got so pissed he sent me into the middle of the hallway.
Yeah, I was always getting called, like,
Yeah,
or
that's good.
emailed. He would
Matt did.
email me.
He would
Matt did
email
a bunch
you?
of shit in his
about
class.
your-
You might
about
have some left.
disrespect.
You know what?
Disrespect,
Now that we're adults, I wonder if Mr. Sam would see this and just laugh about it.
I mean, I think
I don't
Mr.
think so.
I don't think so.
so.
One time I was
I think
picking up
he's scarred.
one
I think
time I
Matthew
picked up
has to
Mary.
do it.
One time I picked up Mary from and
Uh-oh.
Mr. Sandlin was still there directing traffic,
Yeah,
and
he's
he
always
caught
like that.
eye contact with me and scoffed. And
Are you
scoffed.
serious?
He scoffed.
At you?
Yes.
As a human,
As
he's
a-
supposed to be supportive.
I tried to use Mr. Sandlin as a way to get you to respect people that you don't like. Never worked.
Oh, that's funny.
Never
He was
worked.
just such a
In life,
funny.
You have to show respect for people that you just don't like.
It was funny.
Why?
When you delayed the class
gonna
by
happen
asking
with
about
Mr.
Pronoun or no
something phrases. It was
prepositional phrases.
Yeah.
Everyone's
Right.
everyone in class is
Matt
like
literally delayed our homework that we had due that
they're
day.
like, Matt, please. They would. I got a
And
ton
Matt
of text
asked about
messages
it.
in the
Do
middle
you
of
remember
class. They're like,
you got your shoelaces stuck in the door like in that same week.
yes, yes.
It was so good.
They're like, I would never tie my shoes. I don't know why.
Right, I know.
Maybe I'm autistic. I don't know.
He's a dumbass.
Oh, jeez. There was another time, I don't even remember, this might have even been, this was elementary school.
Great.
Okay. So if you forgot a pencil, you had to give a shoe to get
Yeah.
a pencil to use.
Yeah,
You
no,
had to
that was a
turn
real
in
thing.
shoe
Yeah,
to get a
she's
pencil.
for real about that, Matt.
So you came home and you're like, I just pretended I lost 2 pencils so I could just walk around with those shoes.
No, I didn't. No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah,
That's
you did.
so good. That's funny. Oh my god, I didn't remember that. That's funny.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's funny. That's good. Man, that's a hidden gem. That's one of those old ones that you forget about.
Yeah.
Elementary school. Do you remember when I was what was I?
George Washington.
George Washington.
Yep, I remember.
How-
You did the robot as your dance.
How did I do in the play?
I have it on video somewhere.
Oh, you
I
have
got
it on video? I can
Yeah,
play it.
I'll find from Facebook.
I could cut right now and play it.
You don't have to
I
play
can't
it. That's
find
family
it. You're
stuff,
asking
Matt.
me to find stuff that's like
Yeah, she's got to
ancient.
go through all her shit and find that. That's in like a family
Like-
document somewhere.
No,
It's on Facebook. I'd have to dig
on
deep.
Facebook,
I'd have to
well-
dig deep in Facebook to find that.
Maybe not.
I could probably find that.
Actually, it's probably on my phone.
If I find that, it'll be on the stream right now. But yeah, that was a good play. I was married to Martha Washington.
Well, yeah, because historical.
Yeah. I didn't have slaves in the play though. There was actually, believe it or not, 0 black people in my whole elementary school.
Okay.
Okay.
No, there wasn't.
There
Wait,
was.
we didn't go to the same.
No, we
same
didn't go
elementary.
into the same elementary school. All right. Well, thanks anyway. I'll let you go. I know you're doing work or whatever, but that was fun. Thanks.
Yeah, if I find it, I'll send it to you.
All right.
Alright.
Bye.
Bye, love you.
Love you too. Bye.
Bye.
All right.
All right.
Surprise. This is a part of the podcast where we call Nick's mom, and if she's not too drunk to answer, please cut that out. But I'm crying. It's true.
Do you want me to cut that out?
I don't care. It'll just make her talk to me more if she hears it.
All right. Let's get a shot check actually right now before we. 4, 3. I'm halfway through this one.
I should have got him on the phone at the same time.
Oh my God.
Because not long ago I was talking to Karen and she was like,
I'm to the point where
I was like, dude, me and Matt were so fucked up that night, and she was like, dude, I was like that with your mom a couple times.
Yeah.
Mother.
Why do you have it saved as new mom? That's your OG mom.
I don't want to talk about it. It's rough. I have no woman to support me.
Nick.
She's just drunk right now. I know she's not at work. There's no way. If she calls me back later in the night, we'll edit it in here.
I'm pretty tipsy.
Okay, you didn't answer me the first time, Mom.
I could not find my phone, son.
Okay, I need...
Hey, it's Matt. It's Matt. Do you remember me?
Yeah, I do.
I'm gonna put you... So you remember Karen? Do you remember when you were...
Yes, his mother, yes.
When you're friends with... I'm talking to Matt right now, and we're recording something that he pays me for sometimes. It's a podcast thing. And I want to tell you about a Matt story and see about your feelings about it.
Do you have any Nick stories? Ask if he is.
No, she doesn't have any Nick stories. I lived with my dad. Our parents were like, they hated each other and they wanted each other to die.
Well, yeah, same, but...
So Mom, my birth mother, how was I growing up as a kid for a prerequisite?
How were you?
How was I when I was growing up and I was a kid and I was developing? That whole process, was it good or not?
Yeah, you were good. You were a normal child. You liked sports, and you were a very caring and respectful human.
Okay.
Wait, do you remember how I was as a kid?
Do you remember how Matt was as a kid, Mom?
From the times I was around him, he was just a kid. He was very active and happy and hyper.
Deranged.
Seemed a little bit deranged.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay. Oh.
But Matt was the sweet, kind, sensitive kid.
That's sweet. Mm-hmm. That's nice.
He's kind of retarded now.
I've lost.
I didn't say now. I said it's fine.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. I want to tell you something and get your feedback on it.
Okay.
Okay. So, I was with Matt in Algebra 2, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And we all have whiteboards. Matt, you might cut this out because it's backstory that we've already said.
Yeah, we'll just recap it.
Yeah, he won't turn his board around because it says kill yourself, and our teacher kept telling him to turn it around, and the whole class sees that the board says kill yourself.
So they're all laughing.
And Matt won't turn it around.
The
and
teacher
eventually
just
the
wants
teacher
to know.
gives up because she has bad depression and she's giving up her kids to the Duggars. That's a popular family around here if you haven't heard about it. She really is. Like, it was like her son or something. She's like, my son is in like a civil suit or something to lose his kid to the Duggars. That, Matt, for real, back me up. That was a real thing.
Yeah, she would always complain, go off on tangents about how messed up the Duggars family was.
Yeah, because she literally had a kid that was in with them and they were losing kids to the Duggars.
Now, I want to get this straight. I didn't write kill yourself directly for her. I would hold it backwards and show the rest of the class behind me.
Yeah, but she noticed.
She wanted me to show it to her to see what I had written on the board.
So anyway, she noticed that my childhood friend Matt had written kill yourself on the board and told him to turn it around until he didn't. I just want to know what is your opinion on that whole thing about our friend, your best friend, one of your old best friends you used to play tennis with. She was on before this. We called her. Just like, what's your opinion?
On him not turning it around?
He won't turn it around because it says kill yourself and he told the teacher to kill herself. Yeah, that's what's up.
Like, I feel like that's his own personal decision.
That's a good move, right?
Uh-huh.
Right, like, I feel like if he did not want to turn that around because this woman, like, has issues, then, like, that was much like I remember him, kind of considerate.
Considerate?
That could have been the thing that sent her over. She would have done it if she saw that. That's considerate of Matt. She was already sad because she was huge and she had a son that was losing a family to the Duggars.
Yeah, Okay, I want to ask you a question. So I just called my mom to ask about times that she got called by the principal or the resource officer or the vice principal or emails from teacher themselves about my behavior in classes, either disrespect or otherwise, excessive behavior. Did you ever receive any emails, messages notifications about Nick in the classroom?
No, I was a good boy, right, Mom?
Was he a good boy?
No, because my child's spectacular. He's spectacular.
Oh wait,
He's
wait,
an
Mom.
exceptional child.
There was a call.
He does not make mistakes.
Let's not forget there was a call when I said that this chick in 3rd grade was diagnosed with BBD, that it was the big boob disorder. Do you remember that? And I came home.
That.
I came home saying me and Sky weren't friends anymore.
And I don't remember, was it you or your sister that I had to get a note about a rap song about boots with the fur?
No, that was me. That was me.
And the whole club was looking at her. Yeah, like, you're talking about a rap song, really?
Yeah, so there was this.
Baby Bash or whoever sang that song.
That's
and
funny.
I'm like,
There
are
was
you
this
serious
one
right
chick.
now?
There was this one chick that hit puberty before the rest of us, and us all being little. Sky, or Matt, you're gonna bleep this.
What?
Just bleep it.
Yeah, I'll bleep it.
Friend
Oh,
said.
yeah. I
Yeah,
know him.
yeah.
He
yeah.
actually introduced me to porn.
Okay, so cool.
Good friend.
But you remember there was this like Miss Martin one day at recess was like, or bleep was like, I dare you to go up to this chick and say like you got BBD and that's big boob disorder, when I barely knew what titties were, Mom. And you were like, hey, I got a call from your teacher saying you and this guy aren't friends anymore because of this, because he pinned it all on me, even though he told me to go do it and say it. Do you remember that?
Yep, good times. Yep.
Yeah. What's your opinion on that? Was that my fault? How do you feel about me doing that?
Well, to the no, that was their fault.
That was their fault. I got put up to the BBD, right?
Yeah, like, that's straight up their fault. That has nothing to do with you. Like,
Yeah, it's their big boobs' fault.
Yeah.
It's their fault for having big boobs.
That's peer pressure.
That was peer pressure. Yeah, I got put up to that. I wasn't the horny one. I hadn't even had a boner yet, Mom.
You know what? Neither have I, so it's all
Oh
Okay.
my god, that's funny.
All right, Mother, I'm gonna let you go. That's all I needed you for.
Okay, word.
Just because
I'll
I
talk
need
to you
you.
later.
Yeah, I'll talk.
All right, see ya.
I'll call
Thanks
you
for
tomorrow.
picking up.
Okay. Bye bye.
Okay, deuces. Bye.
Deuces. Oh man, that's funny. We got what's the
We got
chance
both
that-
moms in on it,
What is
dude.
the chance that we've got both?
My mom never answers
both,
me, bro.
both matriarchs of the family.
My mom literally never answers
My
me.
mom's
and
at
she
work
answered
right
for
now.
that.
My mom's at work right now. We just wasted 45 minutes of work.
Yeah.
She got paid to do that call. I mean, good on her.
Okay, can we take a snap break, pee?
A pee break right now. Yeah, let's take it.
Or what?
I am thoroughly drunk. Well, not drunk, like very tipsy.
Like 4 shots. You
Well,
had 3 shots. You
I'm
haven't finished your last one.
to the point where I had to brace myself to pee. You know, where you put your hand against
You
the
had
wall.
to brace yourself.
I had to put my hand on the wall and lean forward
Okay, I'm gonna fill up my drink.
with more.
Yeah. I'm not
Alcohol?
As long as it's okay that I spend the night.
That's perfectly fine by
I'm gonna
me.
sleep on the beanbag.
You can sleep on the beanbag.
Yeah, I'm good. Dude, wait. Did it hit good though? Did that pee hit good?
That pee hit different.
Was it a good hit? Woo! Cut that to where it's just the woo.
Yo, guys, if you made it this far, you must be enjoying it a little bit. Once again, if you're on this on iTunes, whatever, Spotify, Google Slides, whatever you're on this on, give it a download. During this pee break, we ended up we didn't drive. We had someone drive us, but we both went to Taco Bell, and by the next time that we start the podcast again, we are probably 5 and 6 shots deep. So we are thoroughly more drunk. The podcast will only go up from here. All right. I hope I'm not. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the AfroMattt podcast. We are drunk. We are thoroughly drunk now. We are literally drunk now. Nick, come in and sit down. Come in. All right, here's your drink. You have not drank a single drop of this water. Nick, in the beginning of this podcast...
My water's right there.
No, this is your water. It was with Kermit.
Yeah,
My water's...
it to me, bro. I got support.
My water's here.
Dude, we need to drink like 3 or 4 more waters. We're gonna be fucked up tomorrow. Do you have some work tomorrow, Matt? What time do you go in?
I don't know.
Matt.
I know it's in the afternoon though, so I'll be good.
No, I go in at 4:30. That doesn't matter that you're gonna be good, bro.
Okay.
We finish. I'm gonna finish my drink, but after that, there's no more drinking tonight.
Okay. Let's okay.
Dude, I have to pee. You didn't let me pee.
Okay, go pee. Let me power
I should cut it.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut it right now.
Are we gonna game? We're not gaming tonight.
We might game.
Might.
We will get to gaming.
We're gonna game.
We're gonna game. Just sit down. Let's
We'll do the Yahoos after. Dude,
just
we're
start.
so drunk. Should we do it right now?
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with the AfroMattt show. We just got Taco Bell because we are thoroughly drunk. We are probably Nick on a scale from 1 to 10. How drunk are you?
10, bro.
Oh my God! I mean, Nick could barely.
I went in there to find the bottle. That bottle's gone.
The bottle is right here.
Okay.
This is. I mean, we are almost. Me and Nick have almost double teamed this entire bottle of whiskey, 40% alcohol content whiskey, 80 proof.
I'll pick it up.
Yeah, you're good. You're good.
I'll pick it up. I promise.
Okay, so where were we in this podcast? Okay, now this is the part of the podcast where it has gotten significantly harder for me to host it and produce it because I am both drunk and
backwards. No.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going into our next thing. This is
Anybody listening, I just turned my hat backwards.
Nick just turned his hat backwards and he is ready for business. Nick just wants to get through this. Okay, creepy future teller viral. Okay, what is this? Oh, this is an Instagram post.
Oh no, I need the
The headphones, you need the cans.
God fucking damn it. That's fine. Wait.
All right, let me make this pop up.
You gotta get in the gamer head. Matt, this was fun. Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Okay, so this was posted in 2014.
Oh my god, it's old.
This Instagram post was posted in 2014 by the user Zenlock. Zenlock this recently has gone viral because it is cryptically similar to 2020. Let's go through it.
Let's get it.
Isn't that crazy?
What?
Isn't that crazy?
What's happened?
Isn't that crazy?
That was like a whole graphical edit. I don't even know what happened.
So this guy posted this, and okay, so for the viewers that are listening and not watching, this was an Instagram post by Zenlock. You can find it yourself. The title is "I don't trust the system. It's just the plant." It was posted in 2015, and it has clips of what was going on in 2014 or whatever about some of the stuff that was going on. The people are wearing masks here because of Ebola, but Ebola was the thing then, and now it's coronavirus. And they had the Black Lives Matter thing because they were, it was the Trump nomination or whatever. And I can't do this. Okay, let's go to the next thing.
Dude, you're good, bro. Quit stressing us. That's fun.
All right, Jeremy Clarkson corrects the record. Oh, this is a good one. This isn't that bad. So Daily Mail says, "I'm not gonna lie, it was quite scary. Do you know the show Top Gun, the driving show?
Top Gear?
Top Gear, yes.
Yeah, I love Top Gear.
Top Gear. It was so Jeremy Clarkson, 60, reveals he battled.
He fucking dude. Jeremy Clarkson got canceled.
It shows that he battled coronavirus, and then he responded with this tweet. He said,
Dear the newspapers, I didn't battle COVID. I lay on my bed reading a book till it went away.
He got COVID.
Yeah, he got COVID.
He did get COVID.
He got COVID. But this was what the news reported. I'm not gonna lie, it was quite scary. Jeremy Clarkson, 60, reveals he battled COVID over Christmas and feared he'd die on my own. And then he responded with, literally, he's like, "Yo, dude, it don't go that deep."
Yeah.
Okay, next one. Jake Paul Crow. Okay, Reddit trolls stock market short sellers. So do you know what a stock market short is?
Matt, what's the stock market short?
All right, I kind of know what this is because I'm pretty deep in the stock market. I'm about 3,000. I got about 3,000 of my equity in stocks. But pretty much okay, dude.
Dude, I'm fucked up too, bro.
Dude, I'm trying so hard. Okay, so a short is when you're betting that a stock will go down. So it's like, have you seen the movie The Big Short with
Hell no.
Michael Scott or whatever?
Steve Carell.
Steve Carell.
Michael Scott.
Michael
whatever.
Scott. Whatever. Yeah. Steve Carell. It was
Who cares?
a show.
He was in The Office.
Pretty much, it was a bioflick on the people that made money from the stock market crash or the real estate crisis of 2008. So it's a group of people that bet that the stock market will crash and they gain money on that. Mm-hmm. So there's a bunch of people in New York that are betting that the stock market will go down on GameStop. GameStop. So a bunch of trolls on Reddit decided to get together and force.
What are you laughing at? I didn't see it. I'm drunk. Does something fall out of my face?
They decided to get together and force the stock to skyrocket by buying calls for it to go up. So they forced it is up 1,000%. Let's see I have a quote here. Meanwhile, GameStop posted on Twitter, in a Twitter post, that a bunch of Redditors with Asperger's have collaborated to engineer the short squeeze of the decade by buying short-dated, out-of-the-money call options. GameStop shares have spiked to a whopping 15,000 let me show this for stream. To a whopping 15,000. Okay. 1,513% over the past 6 months, while analysts have a hold consensus of the stock. Out of the 6 analysis covering GME, that's GameStop, that's the GameStop's little tag for stocks market. 3 rate it as hold, 2 say sell, and 1 says buy. So anyone listening wanting to get into the stock market, don't buy it. But if you already have GameStop, hold it, because it's only going up. Because the Reddit trolls have literally all come together. There's a Reddit called Wall Street Bets, and they came together to raise the stock market. It has the subreddit has 2 million followers, and they came together to raise the stock to literally fuck these people in Wall Street out of their money, and they're kind of pissed. So they said these kids have Asperger's. They're mad because bad, honestly. Okay, let's see. Next thing. Oh my god. Okay. We'll get through this, chat. Okay.
Did you order the G Fuel online, Matt?
I got it for Christmas.
Someone gave it to you?
Yep. Okay, let's watch the trailer for oh my god. Okay, let's watch the trailer for Gorilla versus Godzilla versus Kong. Have you seen the trailer for this movie?
Is it new?
It's new. It came out yesterday. Let's watch it.
All right, let's watch it with me with the headset.
With
and
you
have to imagine what it's
I've already watched it. I just want your opinion. Godzilla versus Kong. Here we go. Is it loud?
Yeah.
It's loud.
Yeah, I got it. I'm watching it. Copter.
We have to take it.
So they're bringing together Donkey Kong. Wait, no.
Dude, bro.
King Kong and Godzilla
this
together.
This is fucking Donkey Kong and goddamn Yoshi.
Alright, I gotta eat something because I'm thoroughly drunk.
This is sexy.
I knew that they had a bond. She had nowhere to go, so I made a promise to protect her.
God, nothing hits like Taco Bell when drunk.
Yeah, it's for real, because they're the only thing that's open.
Kong did the same.
You think they deal with tons of drunk customers?
Yeah.
I don't know why I laughed at that guy.
It's Godzilla.
Godzilla's coming out
Yo,
of the
this
ocean.
looks kind of lit. I kind of want to see this.
Yeah.
I miss when we could go to the theater and it not be weird. This
comes
is
out in
cool as hell.
2021.
I don't know what you want to talk about. This seems like mainstream and cool as hell to me.
These are dangerous times. Godzilla's out there. He's hurting people, and we don't know why.
Godzilla's destroying Tokyo.
Like he does, always.
The same opinion.
The myths are real. There was a war.
They're adding war.
Oh!
The last one standing.
Godzilla's taking out some bats.
Who bows to who?
Kong bows to no one.
Oh my god. King Kong can cancel his lasers.
Yeah,
That guy's crazy.
he's cracked. All right. What do you? Let me take those. What do you think about that? Who do you
That's
think is gonna
cool.
win? Who do you think is gonna win? Call it now, like the Conor
It's the
McGregor fight.
underdog.
Like the Conor McGregor fight.
With
Who do
my
you think is
thought,
gonna win?
I gotta put King Kong.
Gotta put King Kong.
I gotta put King Kong because he's the underdog. And I was voting for McGregor before and he fucking got his shit pushed in.
Dude, you know what? I think there's gonna be a third winner here, and it's gonna
It's gonna be the U.S. military.
It's gonna be the U.S. military. They're gonna kill them both.
yeah,
It's gonna be Donald J. Trump.
Donald J. Trump.
Okay. Oh. So I've been watching this TV show called The Worst Cooks in America. We were watching it before we started the podcast. They actually canceled the last season because, let's read this article real quick. Food Network pulls season 20 of Worst Cooks in America after South Carolina mom who won the TV concert is charged alongside her husband for, give me a sec. Who is charged alongside her husband with beating to death their adopted 3-year-old.
What the fuck?
The winner of Worst Cooks in America
Beat their kid.
to death. The only thing I have to say about this is they might have won Worst Cooks in America and Worst Parents of America at the same time.
You know what? I'd like to think about when you beat your kid like that. If it's a girl, you beat them like sexually. They usually grow up to be a stripper or a hooker, and they make really good money. And they do OnlyFans, and they make thirst traps on Instagram, and they make really good money. So maybe that was a blessing. But they're dead.
A blessing for the dead child.
They're just trying to do good, bro.
Tasha says we should cut this. Okay, we are. Okay. Speaking of dead people, Larry King is dead. Do you know who Larry King is?
Yeah, Larry.
Larry King. He's been married to 7 different women. He's a bit of a player. Let me read some of his thing.
Larry King was shot. Who shot the breeze with presidents and psychics, movie stars and malefactors, anyone with a story to tell or a pitch to make. In the half-century on radio and television, including 25 as the host of CNN's globally popular Larry King Live, died on Saturday in Los Angeles. He was 87. Apparently he was battling coronavirus.
Like you do.
Like you do. The statement did not specify the cause of death, but Mr. King had recently been treated for COVID-19. There it is. In 2019, he was hospitalized with chest pains and said he had also suffered a stroke. Rest in peace, Larry King. I posted on my Instagram a interview he did with Eric Andre where they were talking about tickling someone's taint. It was pretty funny. I mean, he's like an old dude and he's talking about some dude's taint.
Rest in peace.
I'll probably put it right here.
Howie Mandel's coming,
yes.
Jillian Michaels, Chris Rock. Why do they come?
I don't know. They don't do their
Kimmel's
research.
Coming, right?
Kimmel's coming, yeah.
So when you Kimmel's coming, what do you plan?
Kimmel, we had a PA under his seat tickling his taint. The entire interview.
Okay. Holy shit. Dude, I'm just trying to get through this.
Don't even forget about the Yahoos. Wait, cut! We're doing Yahoos.
Wait, I have one more thing.
No, wait. We're doing Yahoos right now. Cut!
Alright, I have one Yahoo here. This is the most popular Yahoo currently.
Of all time.
No. Currently, like, as of one day. It is... People all over the country are scrambling to join Donald Trump's new party, the Patriot Party. Have you joined yet? Number one answer, no, but I will. Did you know about this? The Patriot Party?
No.
Hell no. I do not associate with known liars, thieves, and those who have no morals. What is going on? I did not know about the Patriot Party. Is he gonna try to run again? It's good that Trump has started a new party. Was waiting for him to do that. Hope it materializes. What? Why do you think McConnell wanted to push Trump's impeachment to February? He knows that might not gather enough Republicans to vote in the guilty verdict. As long as Trump is considered one of their own, a Republican. But if Trump creates his own party, all bets are off. He is no longer one of their own. He's an enemy. Trump's way of strategizing is never his strong point. He's digging a deeper hole than ever before. Dude, I feel like Yahoo Answers has slowly become like a freaking... like a safe house for like weird Trump supporters. Should I kick my daughter out of my house? My 23-year-old daughter lives at home with us and has a new boyfriend who I highly dislike. He's very rude and disrespectful. He called me a star the other day because I told him I did not want him on my property. He also has 3 kids with 3 different women and he does not support his children at all. When he came home from work one day, I caught my daughter and her boyfriend in her room when I specifically told her she could not do that. I took her phone and her car keys away because she does not seem to respect the rules. I'm tired of her disrespecting me and acting like a defiant teenager. I want her out of my house. I don't want to ruin my relationship with her. Number one answer, explore with... Oh god, that's long. Totally up to you. Great. Just keep her boyfriend out. Tell your daughter that you may not be on the property. Let the daughter be with him without you around. Damn. A lot of these are about Trump. I feel like Yahoo Answers is a refugee for Trump supporters. Why did Donald Trump turn his back on all the men and women who risk their lives in freedom at the Capitol? Oh my god. Here's a good one. Yahoo Answers. Withdrawing cash from savings account. Can I withdraw cash from my savings account? If I can, does it have any negative impact on it to anything? Or is it exactly the same as withdrawing from debit card? What?
If you withdraw too much on your savings, there's actually a penalty.
Really?
Yeah, this guy's a real concern.
Damn, I thought he was just retarded.
No, he's not.
Damn. Here's a Yahoo Answers. What do you think of a girl named Mariana? That's it. Answer it. Answer the Yahoo
What do I
answer.
think of a girl? Mariana? It's kind of like
Spelt-
Mario.
Spelled M-A-R-I-A-N-N-A. Mariana.
She could be cute. I don't know her.
What do you think of a girl named Mariana? I just fully read that question, and I realized how retarded that is. The first question is, I like it. It's an unprecedented yet pleasant sounding name. I'm outdated with female names. I find it alluring, particularly ones that end in "a," Cassandra, Veronica, and so on. It's an old name. It's an old lady name, so I would use the nickname Aria. Sounds very cute. I like it. Who's responding to these questions? Whose job is it to respond to these questions? Because that job sucks. A good name. I like it. Dude, why are these questions... Look, listen. What is your opinion of the name Catherine for a girl?
Catherine?
Catherine.
That's weird. Never dated Catherine. Catherine sucks. Cat peen. That's what I like to say.
Catherine on here is a bitch. So she ruins the
Yeah.
whole name. Damn. Love it. It's a classic / timeless. And Catherine has had so many pretty nicknames. Catheter. Every Catherine I've ever met has been kind of like a flat earther. Like an Aunt Catherine 100% believes that the earth is flat. Like if you have an Aunt Catherine, she believes the earth is flat.
I believe that.
My aunt's name is Aunt Christine, and she believes the earth is flat. I'm not joking.
Quit outing your family.
Dude, she's not going to watch this.
Just talk off.
All right, Nick, I have a Yahoo Answers. It says Christianity ?
That's it. Give me the context. There's context.
Is it true God can forgive all sins? I have lived with regrets from my past. Living with them has been my decision, but I cannot believe God will wipe my past sins away. I believe my regrets are too bad for him. Do I have any hope?
No. I don't think you do.
Good. Dude, the only thing about Christianity that I'm confused is that everyone who believes in Christianity says this was all God's plan. But if it was God's plan to ruin your life,
It was God's plan to make you have terrible depression and want to die.
yeah. That was God's plan. Does suicide disqualify anyone from entering heaven?
Yes. They say it's a big sin.
Good. How much vodka can a dog handle?
All right, everyone. This has been the AfroMattt show.
It depends on the
we're
size of the dog. This guy did math.
This is it.
Listen.
This is it.
1 milliliter of ethanol equal to 0.78 grams of the vodka is 80 to 82%. The dog can handle 40% ethanol to volume. He's like, trust me.
My dog's a lightweight, but he can handle this.
Oh my god. Why do I fear horses? and their dead fish eyes.
Bro.
I'm really shy, so I don't like telling everyone how much I hate my nose.
This has been the AfroMattt podcast.
Dude, we've already ended it before this is going prior.
So you're just talking to me?
Yeah. What?
And we're back. We're finishing it right now, but we're putting Yahoos in there. Somewhere.
Okay. We're putting Yahoos in right there?
We have to do Yahoos, bro.
Okay. So, America wasn't the only ones getting into some riots over the last weekend. Looks like the Netherlands were getting into riots over curfew. Let's read this. Let's read this article. Whew. Guys, this is so difficult. Okay. Riot police in the Netherlands have been again clashed with protesters defying the curfew following a weekend of unrest. More than 150 people were arrested, local media says. In Rotterdam, the police fired warning shots and tear gas after an emergency order issued by the mayor failed to move demonstrators. Unrest started over the weekend as protesters kicked back against newly imposed coronavirus restrictions. Prime Minister Mark Rutte had condemned it as so-called criminal violence. So, I mean, as America was storming the Capitol, these people were, protesting coronavirus laws. So, like when you're in middle school and you're like, well, I did something bad, but so did they. America did something bad, but so did they. We're not that bad. We should be let off the hook a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I get it.
Dude, okay. Whew, we're almost done. We are almost done with the...
We're gonna get those Yahoos in, right, Matt?
We're gonna try. We're gonna definitely get those in. Okay, last segment. I just wanted to cover billionaires over the... Okay, so let's say the top 10 billionaires in the U.S. have gotten way richer over coronavirus. Coronavirus has only been good for the rich people. So according to Oxfam, the world's richest billionaires, which include Bezos, Microsoft's Bill Gates, and LZMF Luxury Group's CEO Bernard Arnault, have collectively seen their wealth grow by $540 billion over this period. Oxfam based this analysis on the wealthiest people in the Forbes billionaires list. So I heard the stat that if the top 10 billionaires gave every citizen on the planet in America $2,000 like as a stimulus check, they would still be richer than they were before coronavirus began. How do you feel about this?
That's stupid. We should burn them.
Well, we should eat the rich.
We should take the rich and divide it up equally amongst Americans.
Socialism.
Hmm?
Are you down?
I'm down.
So are you saying we should take a
I'm saying anybody that has ever worked for their wealth and taken the steps to be wealthy and made sure that that's all their money, fuck them. Anybody that has worked hard for their money, fuck them. We should give it to all the people that haven't worked for anything in their lives.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, we are to the point where we're at AfroMattt. We are at AfroMatt's TikTok picks of the week.
AfroMattt does TikTok.
AfroMattt TikTok picks of the week. So, I go through my TikTok, I add them to a collection, and we're gonna watch them live.
Oh, you got new ones for this week?
I got new ones every week, buddy.
You're really prepping.
I prep every week.
Are you gonna let me wear it? Because you've already seen these. I haven't seen these
You
yet.
can wear it. Okay, this is a part of TikTok called Prison TikTok. These are people in prison somehow allowed iPhones, and they make it just look like a cam.
I like the title of the video. Oh yeah.
call me 24.
There's people getting jiggy with it.
I get the groove on every time I.
Now, how many times do you think that man has been eaten and raped?
That's it.
That's it.
How many times do I think he's been raped?
Yes.
Maybe the black guy?
Yes.
2.
Twice.
A solid 2. And then he got strong and realized that he doesn't have to let people rape him anymore.
Dude, do they let people have their phones in prison?
It depends on what country you're in.
What country do you think those people were in? That looked like America. They were dancing.
Not Greenland. Yeah, I don't know why they let him have a phone. In some countries,
dude, they make it look like a
freaking
freaking like a Christian
that
camp.
Looked nice. Yeah, I don't know that.
Like when you
that
go
was
on...
some American like ingenuity, like comedy.
Yeah, how did they bring a phone into prison?
I don't know.
The prison wallet?
Sneaking an old iPhone in the prison wallet.
Okay, next clip. Let's go to oh no, Eminem as a leftist. Okay,
oh,
no,
I
this
can't
is
even
good.
read this. Can you make
This
it
is
bigger?
good. I'll read it for you guys.
Okay.
Well, actually, he'll say it. It's all the words. The words that are on the screen is the words that he says. He just has it.
These mumble rappers will always
It just
be
the
second
the
best.
quote says
yo.
Eminem as a leftist.
Like Kropotkin, I conquer and manifesto, and I ain't stopping till I spit the entire communist manifesto. This ain't a test though. Income inequality and poverty are honestly starting to bother me, and this economy is hardly working for the working class like a G-string on a twerking ass. They're barely keeping it together. I'm seeing red like a bike reflector. Might pull up spray lead at the private sector. They say it trickles down like nectar, but it sticks like syrup. There's a specter haunting Europe.
That was pretty hard, huh?
Yeah, that went hard.
You went hard.
That said a lot about where we're at.
Might spray at the Communist Manifesto. I got a lot on my chest, though. Okay. Oh, wait, you might need...
Why are you taking my fucking...
My bad.
My fucking ears. Leave me alone, bro.
Okay, we got another TikTok. What is this? I forgot what this is. Oh, this is TikTok rape.
No way. They rape on TikTok?
They
I'm
might
so excited.
rape on TikTok. Okay, here we go. So here we see a man on an elevator. He's on a shirt.
He came back and she's what happened? What was the point of that? He was raping her, but she came back and she was all hot and bothered. Matt?
Some of the comments included, bro, some things you just shouldn't post. Like, he had to think about that and say, this is good content, and posted it. Like,
Yeah.
that wasn't a troll, that wasn't a joke or anything. That's just what he posts on his channel, just usually.
Oh, that was normal for him.
That was just normal content.
Matt, grab my napkin. Bro.
My bad,
It's
my bad.
napkin. What the fuck?
I'm sorry,
Who do
I'm
you
grabbing
think
your
you are?
napkin. I'm grabbing your napkin like I
Should
was
put
a
on my jacket.
babkin.
Grabbing your napkin. This coffee pot, awfully hot.
This is an awfully hot coffee pot. I'm over and done with these awfully not to conservatives. Okay. All right, next one. Here we go. What is this? I forget what some of these are. Oh yeah. Hi, if you are a man, cough cough, sorry, boy, that gets offended by the phrase KAM.
Cam?
Do you know what KAM is? If you don't, you should have it in your bio
Korean
already.
anime megas.
Okay. Yeah, we'll find out. I have this in my bio, by the way, just because I agree with it.
Hi, if you're a man, sorry, boy, that gets offended by the phrase kill all men, you are an embarrassment. You missed the point, and you need to sit down and get educated.
I feel for that guy.
Wait, you don't agree with the phrase kill all men?
No, of course I do.
Good.
Men are all terrible pigs.
I'm glad
evil.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Misogynist men.
I'm glad we're on the
We'd
same
be
page.
good. Did you know like women can make babies without men? You know, we don't need men.
Nick, when I say kill all men, I mean it.
Yeah.
My job in life is to kill every man and then myself.
Yeah.
Every man and then myself.
Because you are a man.
Yes.
Every single man.
Once I've completed the job of killing every man, I will take myself out and say, "You are welcome, women. I'm on your team.
You are welcome. I did it.
Good luck with the
I am
sperm
Hitler.
donations."
I did it. How would you lure these men into a mass concentration camp?
I'd say if you are without uterus, I would say if you are without uterus, you are cis, you are white, and you are male, and you belong dead.
Okay, why would that lure someone like me into a concentration camp? Because
Do you have a uterus?
No.
Are you white?
Yes.
Are you male?
Yes.
You belong in a concentration camp.
That would make me go. You gotta force me to go.
That's the whole point of a forced concentration
You have to make
camp.
me feel guilty for being what I am.
Okay. Nick?
Do you remember when you raped all those women? You white male?
Nick, have you ever looked at a girl's ass while they're passing?
Passing what?
Like
Gas?
while they're passing you?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Nick, you're a white cis male who's contemplated rape, and that is a thought crime. That is a thought crime, and we're trying to protect you from committing rape before you do it. And in preventing that, we're going to just lock you up prior to. I don't know why you're laughing, because this is
That is serious shit.
This is serious shit. And Nick, the fact that you're laughing, I'm gonna start with you.
Okay.
All right, let's go to the next the next TikTok.
Is there no hours in this?
What?
Is there no hours?
What's an hour?
You haven't seen the hours?
TikTok?
Oh, dude, we can't even put them in the next podcast. It's gonna be dead by the time.
Yeah, probably.
It's okay.
Okay, they said
The viewers
bring
know
Blake.
hour.
They said bringing Blake was a bad idea. This is a man, alpine skiing, probably on the side of a mountain somewhere in Colorado. It's a steep hill. Let's. They said bringing Blake was the Blake is his dog.
Yeah.
So let's watch.
Time ticks by.
Still
I try.
Oh no, that's so sad.
That's his dog. His dog is doing cartwheels all the way down the hill. I did watch the second part of this movie and the second part of this episode, and his dog was fine.
His dog was having fun.
His dog was okay.
That's good. But this is more funny without the context of the second video. Like the dog was getting fucked up doing somersaults in the snow.
Yeah, his dog looked like he was, on his way out.
Mhm.
Okay, lastly,
is this the Queen guy?
Last one is the Queens above 18. He has a little something to
Queens
say.
above-
This is a little something to clear the record.
Okay.
18. I just got an
He's just
email that
this
the
is one of those
batshit
videos
crazy
at
girl's
someone.
at it again.
He's just trying to clear
She
the
done a
record.
video
Clear the
saying that
record.
I asked young girls to send videos of their party. She forgot to mention that I asked kings and queens above 18 or 18 and over to send me videos. If somebody requests a shout out for their birthday, I just say, hey, let me see how the party went. That's all. I don't ask young girls to send videos or anything like that. So I'm going to have to go to Menor and take her out to dinner. I'm going to have
That's
to put
an
a stop to
update.
this.
Who's
We're
getting in
going to have to
trouble?
talk personally.
I think he was getting in trouble.
Because I
for
tried
getting some
over the
underage pics.
webpage and over the internet.
Accidentally.
She's
But he
not
said,
listening.
"Hey, I said above
I got
18."
her address.
I said above.
I'll
That's
let
why he
you know,
starts off
guys,
his
how it
videos.
goes. You
Above
guys have a
18.
beautiful
Oh,
day.
wait, it's not my fault.
And enjoy. Batshit girl, would you do dinner?
My queen's above
You have a
18.
good day. Bye.
You have a good day. Bye.
Nick, let's hear your best Queens above 18 impersonation.
I don't think I have a good one. Good morning, my Queen's above 18.
Matt, you go.
Good morning, my queens above 18. I heard you've been a bad girl. I know you've been watching those videos. I love the boob pics. I love those boob videos. Keep on sending those videos of the tits. But only if you're above 18. I love those tits. And if you want, buy the merch. Only if you're above 18. Above 18, remember.
And Natasha throws her feedback in from the other room.
You gotta be above 18. I need those tits. And if you want, you can get your friends. If you're having a birthday and you're above 18, send those pits. Those tits.
Send those pits.
Send those sweaty.
Okay, wait, I have no antiperspirant.
I have one more video to show you from two
no.
different angles. It's pretty funny. I just
Okay,
thought it was funny.
alright.
This guy's at a weed shop and he's testing an unbreakable like
bowl.
ashtray or something like that. So let's watch this.
I'm watching. What's up?
This kind of went viral.
Yeah.
It won't break, bro. It won't break, bro.
It won't break, though.
That
higher.
Go on.
Wait. Why is that funny? It's a piece of shit. It broke.
Wait,
it broke on the second bounce.
It bounced and then instantly shattered into 1,000 pieces on the second bounce. Here's the second.
Oh, we got another angle.
Here's the second angle. This one's a little bit longer.
I want to see. Do it.
They're so certain about it.
But they were advertising that it won't break.
Yeah, they're like, it's unbreakable, bro. Don't
not
worry
gonna
about
break,
it.
It's gonna fucking break. I'm gonna lie.
Ready? Here.
Yeah.
Just drop.
Yeah.
All right, it won't break though.
Higher.
Go on.
On the second bounce, it just
Oh, no.
it just disintegrates into 1,000 pieces.
That's not good.
Oh man,
it's a bad weed shop. You should probably get your spice from somewhere else, bro.
All right. All right, that's everything.
Yeah, that's it. We did it.
Do you want to do Yahoo's?
Yeah, we're gonna do Yahoo's cut.
Wait, we already cut it in prior.
Wait, yeah,
to
we
this.
cut it prior. We're not cutting right now.
All right,
take that
ladies
cut
and
and make it a funny bit. Add a sound effect or something.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching the AfroMattt show. It's been a pleasure, an honor,
big pleasure to the penis.
And
Penis pleasure.
Penis. It was orgasmic, every step of the way.
Natasha, get out of here! You're ruining it.
If you guys would, please let your friends know. AfroMattt podcast. This one was once in a lifetime podcast. You guys will never see us drunk ever again.
No, because we never drink. We had to convince ourselves to do this.
Yeah, we're not. We're definitely. We haven't been drunk. We haven't been on a 3-day binge since Thursday.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. That being said, that concludes the 9th episode of the AfroMattt show, featuring with Nick Mick Cuckold. Play us out. Music's going
on. Yo, AfroMattt sucking on a dick, eating on a bitch. That's it. Bye.
Oh, yeah, keep the beat going. I'll hop on it.
No, that's it.
Yo.
We're out. Bye.
Peace.
Yo guys, thanks for watching. If you guys made it this far, good on you. It's a super long podcast, like 2 hours and 20 minutes, something like that. Anyways, yeah, I've listened to it now twice. Once through to like fully edit it, and like bleep out all the names, and once again just to go once over. I appreciate the support. If you liked it, share it with a friend, please. That's the biggest way that you can help. I don't need a sub on Twitch, even though that's money. Word of mouth costs way more than $5 Twitch subscribe. So once again, I want to thank everyone who's listening. Shout it out to your friends. Give them the AfroMattt show. Tell them what it's all about. I appreciate it a lot, and I'm sure Nick does too. Thank you.